The opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect those of the Barbers Chat Network, our great partners at HMB Media, or any of our media peers. We're just five idiots who love sports and love to talk shit. If you're offended easily, then this show isn't for you. And for those of you who aren't offended easily, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Remember, it's only entertainment.
So cool.
Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade, yeah we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news, money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold. My agent just said we made 100 flat. Make it back and make it stack this like no Steven Jack. Put my rings up in the camera like I needed that. Up in the air and at the rim is where I meet them at.
So cool.
Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade, yeah we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news, money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna.
What is going on, people? Do not adjust your TV. Yes, we are back. It's been, I think, damn near a month since we've done the show. But we are back here on HMB Media and the Barbershop Network. I'm not going to hold you. Special watch party. It is your boy Scott here with Courtney. You know where to follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow her at 1-800-CALLER-BRO. You can follow me at BarberChair Scott. Follow the Barber's Chair at Barber's Chair Co., as well as our partners HB Media and at HB Media TV on Twitter and at HB Media on Instagram. And of course, follow us on both social media platforms, because I just made a Twitter page for the show, which nobody follows it but us, because I ain't really promoted it yet. But follow at INGHY Show on both Twitter and Instagram. And while you're at it, subscribe to the Patreon, man, patreon.com/Barbers Chat Network. The link is in the description box. If you're watching this on a big TV, watching the Home Run Derby along with us, you can take your phone up to the QR code, scan it, and it will take you to all four different tiers of the Barbers Chat Network Patreon. And if you subscribe, you get 25% off your first order at the Barbers Chat Network shop. And while you're at it, man, follow me. Follow my YouTube channel. I got a new YouTube channel at BarberChair Scott. You can subscribe there. I've got a whole bunch of new content up, and I'm going to be even adding more next week with the start of training camp. Dante might be joining us. Dante's actually covering the Home Run Derby. He's at Truist Park right now. If you want to check out some of his interviews he did, check out our socials. He's got an interview up there with Javi Baez. He's got an interview up there with James Wood, and he's got a couple others that we're going to drop as well. But Courtney, how are you feeling?
I'm fantastic. I'm really happy that there's some like fun baseball going on. I was kind of getting to that point of the season where I was like, all right, let's I love baseball. And I'm like, all right, man, let's wrap this shit up. Like the first half of the season has a way of really dragging.
Yes.
So I'm really happy to be at the All-Star break now. Now we're kind of going to start to really get into the pretenders and contenders aspect of the season and see who's legit. And it all starts tonight with the Home Run Derby. So super excited.
Is it fair to say that the Home Run Derby is the best event of any All-Star weekend in all the sports? Because the dunk contest has lost its flair.
Yes. Yes, 100%. I do really enjoy, and this is like this field of competitors in this. Also, that's such a funny way of putting it. Like, have you noticed the like language that they use when they're talking about the Derby and like guys that are playing in it? It's so weird. It's like The Bachelor. It's like very reality TV.
Well, everything that MLB usually does production wise is kind of weird. It's like they get it, but they don't get it. I give them credit for they're kind of embracing hip hop with the JD commercial. I don't know if you saw Jermaine Dupri commercial.
I mean, that's how it always goes, though.
Yeah, but it's also like I give it to them, but it's
baseball, Scott. Major League Baseball is like Post Malone. Like they use it, the culture, to make themselves relevant, and then they eventually go back to their roots.
Of course, but it's like y'all could have picked the younger Atlanta artists. There's a lot of them. Like that Welcome to Atlanta is almost 30 years old. Let's find something else.
That shit still bangs. That's like
New
York. Like what? So we can't listen to Empire State of Mind if we go to New York anymore?
Well, most New Yorkers fucking hate that song.
That song does suck, for the record.
Most New Yorkers hate that song. There's like a lot of people from California hate California Love. A lot of them hate California Love. But so pretty much we're gonna be here with y'all for the next couple hours. We're just gonna be watching the home run derby and reacting to it going on. But Courtney, tell us a little bit about the participants for tonight.
So again, like I said, kind of an exciting group of participants. There's a couple guys that we're so accustomed to seeing the past few years that aren't participating. Pete Alonso, for one, is not participating, and this is actually the first time in his career that he hasn't participated. But that being said, we have some exciting guys in here. Most notably, just to lead off, Cal Raleigh. He is having an unbelievable season. I think he finished just one home run shy before the All-Star break of Barry Bonds' record of 39 home runs before the break. He currently has 38 homers. He is a switch hitter also, which is really, really interesting, just to see how that might impact how he performs and how he plays. It's also important to note that no catcher has ever won the home run derby. 38 what now?
I did not know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, no catcher has ever won the home run derby. So this could be interesting. And I find that interesting, actually, that no catcher has ever won the derby, because you would think just because of how active they are that would sort of help their stamina. Because I mean, that's really what this competition is, right? It's a stamina, endurance based competition. Not the best home run hitter doesn't always necessarily win the derby. This will be interesting to see. After that, James Wood of the Washington Nationals. He is a lefty, and he has 24 homers on the season so far. Junior Caminero, he is a righty. He has 23 home runs of the Tampa Bay Rays, to be clear. Should probably include that as well. Byron Buxton of the Minnesota Twins, righty, 21 homers. Brent Rooker of the Sacramento, Oakland, Las Vegas A's has 20 home runs. He is also a righty. Matt Olson, who came in as a late substitute for Ronald Acuna Jr. Really sad that we are missing Ronald Acuna Jr. In this derby this year, but I think he's having a back issue, and I'm sure that they would rather have him healthy than have him hit in a derby in Truist Park. Can't say about
and it's gotta suck too because it's in Atlanta.
Correct.
So, the fans.
But at least we were able to sub him in with another derby participant, which Matt Olson has actually performed relatively well in previous derbies. So I'll be curious to see how he performs in this one.
And by the way, before you continue, I just want to say ESPN is getting very thin with their budget because Pat McAfee is hosting the home.
Yeah, they're
They got two. They got two people on payroll over there. They got him and Stephen A. Smith. Shout out Orlando. What's going on in the chat? You said you got Matt Olson at 950.
Yeah, Matt Olson, lefty, 17 home runs so far this season. Again, not his normal, I guess, sort of baseline in terms of homers, but I still think he could very much be a sneaky sleeper pick, Orlando, and for anybody else who might have bet on Matt Olson to win this derby. Jazz Chisholm Jr., lefty hitter, and he has 17 home runs so far on the season. And then O'Neal Cruz, another lefty, 16 home runs. But dude can hit the hell out of a baseball. Has the hardest hit recorded in the StatCast era, 122.9 miles an hour hard hit ball, which is fucking insane. Would not shock me at all if he hits a ball 500 feet today. Wouldn't shock me a little bit.
That would be entertaining for sure. And I don't know if y'all have noticed, I've got a new stage set up here, people. We got this. Is my playing wall is gone. My playing wall is gone here, and I'm not gonna hold you. Got a whole bunch of stuff in the background, but who you got your money on tonight? Who you putting your money on in this?
So I've sat here and I've thought about this so many times, and of course I have the people that I really want to win. Like I would love to see James Wood win this. I don't know, and also Cal Raleigh. It would be really nice to see a catcher finally win the Derby, and especially just to like kind of put a sort of cherry, so to speak, on the first half of his season by winning the Derby after hitting 38 bombs. But something about O'Neal Cruz is calling to me like a siren song, Scott. I mean, again, I feel like it's an endurance competition, and I feel like with as hard and as often as he hits the ball, I feel like O'Neal Cruz might sneak this out. I hope that's not a stupid pick. I'm really hoping it's not a stupid pick. I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either. I think he's.
I think, and also I think a lefty. I'm also really leaning a lefty winning this home run derby.
I'm going with James Wood. I don't know. I'm going with the young buck. I like what he's been doing in DC this first half of the year. I did not know that Chris Bryant was still in the league, as I just see him a second ago. Thought he had retired. He said these intros stink. You're not the only person who hates them. There's a lot. We're getting very good intel that a lot of people at Truist Park do not like.
I will say I am very glad that they aren't doing the aggressive pyro. You know, like remember a couple of the dudes thought that they were about to like light on fire and they would like flinch because they would have like the sparks and the fire. Yeah, I'm glad that they're not doing that anymore.
And also, let's give a shout out to Byron Buxton because this motherfucker's been healthy.
Yeah,
so we got to give Byron Buxton for the first time ever. Byron Buxton has been healthy. Now there's still a whole baseball to play. Yeah, there's a whole nother 81 some games left to play around that. But he's been healthy this first half. And I will say this about Pat McAfee. I'm a Pat McAfee fan. I'm sorry. I know I'm in the minority with that, but
you're definitely not in the minority. That's why that dude makes so much money.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a very good point. But I feel like it's not a Pat McAfee problem. It's an ESPN problem. The ESPN needs to make more stars. I'm not going to hate on Pat for building his name up to the point where he's everywhere because I will host the NHL All-Star game and I don't know shit about it outside the bare fucking minimum. You know what I'm saying? So, Pat, get your money, man. Get your money. But yeah, I'm going to go with James Wood. I think that's who I'm going to go with in this derby. And, I think what's interesting about this derby is there's not any really runaway favorites because you just name like the names of the people who aren't usually in this thing. And I feel like picking Cal Raleigh is kind of like a cop-out just because he got the most home runs right now. And that's usually not how it happens.
Yeah. But, and again, the only thing that's really like, I obviously would like to pick him simply because, again, catcher. I know he's got the power. Like, he's constantly squatting, Like, you hear from a lot of these guys after they do the derby, sometimes they say they'll never do it again just because it makes them so tired. This dude literally plays 9 innings a night and then goes out there and mashes baseballs. So, like, I don't worry about his ability to endure the timed aspect of the derby, which is what gets to a lot of guys. Is all those hacks. So I don't know. I still feel pretty good about it. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if he won, but I am still going with my gut, and my gut for some reason is O'Neal Cruz.
I know that Cal needs to get a better nickname. The Big Dumper is not.
The Big Dumper is crazy. As someone who very respectfully, very recently saw that thing in person, it makes sense.
That's fucking hilarious. I have no comment on that. And one thing that
I am merely using my
merely a spectator.
Correct.
I have it on mute, so I don't know what Pat is saying, but look like Pat is cutting a promo right now.
Yeah.
As he reveals. All right, we got to talk about this derby chain right here. This guy, in the words of Drewski, this got to be racist. There's just no way.
And it's like Burmese Ruby's on it, and that's Hank Aaron's saying keep swinging. And there's there's a whole story about it. But again, I told you how I feel. And I saw it was on Awful Announcing, I think, when a journalist, I wish I knew which journalist asked the question to both Dave Roberts and Pat McAfee about, why are we putting the All-Star game back in Georgia when nothing has changed after you guys took it away,
right.
4 years ago? Like nothing about the state of Georgia has changed.
Not one thing.
I maintain that opinion that this is.
And also, if you know anything about Atlanta, there's Atlanta and then there's Georgia. It's two very different, distinct places. You got Atlanta, which is like Black Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? Real nice place for Black people to live. And then you got Georgia, nigga, which, you know what I'm saying?
They are about to do the anthem. And
the anthem. Who is this singing?
I'm muting my TV. Okay, because I was there last year. Okay, hearing when the game was
Heather Headley. Oh, okay. Heather Headley. I know her. Yeah.
We're safe. Because last year, that white lady that sang the anthem.
Now, tell me if I'm wrong or not. Tell me if I'm wrong or not, G. This is an observation I've had.
What?
Have you noticed there's been more Black people singing the anthem post Colin Kaepernick?
Yes.
Okay. So it's not just me. It's not. I have noticed.
That is an astute observation. I would definitely agree that is
just like I've noticed an uptick in interracial relationships in car commercials. I don't know why I found this observation, but I found this observation. This is what I peeped in. Dante said he's going to join us in a minute. He said he's got to get some American propaganda in his veins. So he will be joining us in a minute. And that's what, Dante bring up a good point. If there's any time I'm American, it's right before a ball game. I can week one, when them fighter jets fly over Soldier Field for Monday Night Football, I'm gonna be like, yeah, man, America. And then after that, I'm
USA.
I still don't stand up. I only stand up when I stood up when we were in London. I was like, okay, we on the road here. I gotta stand. I gotta stand up in the UK. Why they got this setup is weird. Where they got the players out there on this setup. I kind of want Jazz to win just because, Jazz has the swagger.
I would like to see Jazz win, but there's a few, again, like you pop the hood on the car, right? Because, again, all of this is kind of just a guess, right? To an extent, like a crapshoot of who we think is going to win. But then, when you pop the hood and look at some of the underlying numbers just to see, who has the best chance? That's what these casinos and all these gaming companies do. Jazz so far this season has a max exit velo of 110.9 miles an hour, a 44% hard hit rate, 19% barrel rate. Again, not saying it's impossible, but just not the sexiest set of numbers for someone in a home run hitting competition. This isn't like a ground rule double competition, so I'm just, we'll see. But one can say the same thing about James Wood. So compared to Cal Raleigh has a 38% air pull rate, and James Wood has a 10% air pull rate. Again, has not stopped James Wood from hitting 24 home runs this season compared to Raleigh's 38, but still.
While we wait for the first round to start, we talk about Jazz. What's your take on the Yankees right now?
My take I'm glad they DFA'd DJ LeMahieu. I'm glad they finally pulled the plug on that and got that out of the way. I think Jazz Chisholm should have been playing second base all season. I think asking him to play a position that he was not very good at for as long as he did was really stupid and cost them a lot of ground. I think at second base, he had +2 defensive runs saved. And at third base, he had -3 defensive runs saved. So just, again, an objectively bad third baseman, especially for an organization that had no shortage of people to play third base. I think the American League as a whole kind of sucks this year.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I feel like all the big dogs in there now.
The winner of the World Series is going to come out of the National League.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm not. The Yankees can hit some home runs. Like they get in their groove.
We got Dante. Dante, what's going on, brother? Yeah. I can see you're enjoying the sights
right now.
What's going on?
Shit, bro. Sitting here waiting on this fact. I'm not everybody hate on Pat McAfee.
Yeah, I can see everybody was wondering what was going on with him. Didn't look like anybody's really entertained by the McAfee experience.
I can't lie to you. They are not. They are not. Like,
they are not entertained.
They were like, "Why the fuck is she here?" Like that's the overall consensus from everybody. Why is McAfee in the building? Like I don't understand.
Because ESPN is paying them $100 million. They gotta get their money worth.
Anybody else right now?
That's what I said. Right. Like ESPN paying them, and they trying to get this baseball contract back. So when you have a change of heart, you got to bring the stars up.
That's a good point. I forgot about that. They are trying to bring that baseball contract back. Dante, before it starts, who do you got tonight in this derby?
I got James Wood. The Wizards really put on the show. Left hand of the time, but he had power in the whole field. And so the way the ball flies here, the sun's about to get out, but it's still hot here. Have to go to the top of the time. But no, I think James Wood is going to get it done.
Yeah, that's who I picked to win as well. How was Media Day? We got a couple of interviews up. If anybody want to check them out, check out all the socials. How was Media Day?
Media Day was solid, man. A lot of great work, a lot of good work. I was shout out Major League Baseball because they just knew that it being 90 plus degrees today, and they had it out on their field. I think half the people just they had a favorite theater. Have a good time. The only thing I would say that they need to do different next time is like for the big stars. I understand you always
if I may, also just to be clear, do you see the odds? The odds up right now, Scott? Cal Raleigh and O'Neal Cruz are both tied at plus 325. James Wood plus 375, Byron Buxton plus 650, Matt Olson plus 650, Brett Rooker plus 900, Junior Caminero plus 900, and Jazz Prism is the ultimate underdog at plus 1400.
Jazz was ahead, nigga. We just need somebody. I don't think Jazz is going to do that.
Well, Dante, we gonna let you watch it, and then I know he's breaking up a little bit, so we're gonna let you watch it, and then we can bring you on later. All right. So that was Dante live.
Gotta be a company man. Dante, thank you for your coverage.
Yeah, thank you, Dante, for your contribution. Barbershop Network holding it down at our first All-Star weekend. They don't have it on the weekends, so All-Star week. So check out all of the content we got dropping. We got a lot of content dropping. It's look like round one is about to start interviewing Matt Olson. I be forgetting where did Matt Olson play before the Braves?
The Oakland Athletics.
That's what he played. That's where he played. Yeah. All right, first round: James Wood, Brent Rooker, Junior Candelario, O'Neal Cruz, Byron Buxton, Jazz Chisholm, Cal Raleigh, and Matt Olson. That's the order for the first round. Here's my pick. James Wood. Like I said, you can check that interview out right now. It's on the Barber's Chair socials. So we about to get started. My favorite part of the derby is when they be having like all the other all-stars sitting there watching and react. Is what the dunk contest used to be.
Yeah, I like to see when they're giving them like who's gonna give the person water, the Gatorade, the towel, the pump up. I always, again, just super lame, but I always like to see who these guys have with them,
I ran back maybe my favorite derby, which was 2000, King Griffey versus Sammy Sosa in the final. That was probably my favorite.
My brother in Christ, let it go.
I was looking at my favorite derby from 2000. I think I was 12 years old at the time, aging myself right now. But that was and probably a lot of you niggas wasn't born when that derby happened. How old is James Wood? I don't think he was born in 2000. He might be
Don't
the
make me feel
2002
that
baby.
old. That's crazy.
He might be. He might be. All right, we got James Wood at the plate. He has 10 home runs to 425 feet. Now, how much pressure is on the dude throwing the ball?
I mean, a lot, right? Like sometimes that's been a lot of these dudes have been hoisted by their own petard, so to speak, right? Because the person throwing the ball, either they like, brother, you're not Maddox. Just deliver the ball.
Right.
Like, I don't need you putting that much spit on it.
Stop trying to be
You
Roger
know, of course,
Clemens.
they practice all this stuff, but
Stop trying to be Roger Clemens.
Hair looks real crispy.
He got his new braids today, as you can tell.
You know who I wish wasn't such a piece of shit?
Who?
Josh Hamilton.
Yeah, in 2008.
Remember the 08 home run derby?
08 home run derby. Josh Hamilton killed it. That's when they were praising him for being off drugs.
Who won that derby?
Who was that?
It's the dude from the Twins, right?
He didn't win it?
No, he didn't win the derby. It was what's his name? Morneau.
Justin Morneau won in 2008?
Yes.
Oh, don't even get me started.
If I'm not mistaken, someone in the chat correct me if I'm wrong.
Let me double check. I hated fucking Justin Morneau. Oh my god, he's in my division. You are correct. Justin Morneau. He beat Josh Hamilton at the old Yankee Stadium.
Because yeah, Josh Hamilton hit like fucking 28, 29 bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is why I really think that a lefty might win this, because that porch in right?
Yeah, he got 5 right now. I think he got 6 calling the timeout. He looked like
oh damn. The StatCast version is so behind. It only shows him with 3. That's whack.
Oh yeah, you got to get on the regular. He got 6. He's taking a little break right now. Former White Sox great Justin Morneau. That 2008, that 2000s Twins team used to be a major pain in my ass, or as Ozzie Guillen used to call them, the Piranhas. Like I was so happy when they got out of that dome. Oh my god, that was like the house of horrors for the White Sox. It didn't matter what run lead we had in the 9th inning, we were going to lose it. All it took was a little bloop single. All the annoying Twins. You had Justin Morneau, Joe Mauer. I'm trying to think who else. There was Denard Span. Oh,
don't disrespect the legend.
No, screw Denard Span. Who else on? They had a whole roster that used to just annoy the hell out of me. And this tells you how bad the White Sox history was. We like hold a wild card game and how it wasn't even a wild card game. It was a game 163. It was a blackout game. Like it's like part of White Sox lore. It wasn't even an actual playoff game. That just tells you everything you know about the franchise. It looks like James Woods is heating up right now. His name's James Wood, not James Wood. I keep fucking that up. Wood. This dunk from on the Bulls is ridiculous. But if you're watching Summer League, I have not been to Truist Park. Have you been to Truist Park?
If you're watching Summer League, please go touch some grass. Go touch the
I don't know.
Store. That's crazy.
I know a lot of people who like Summer League. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of. I think people just go to Summer League just have an excuse to go to Vegas.
And that's okay.
It's got nothing to do with
that. Is okay.
Like, I don't believe you want to sit in a musty gym and watch a whole bunch of dudes who might not even make the opening night roster.
I'm going to tell you this. I went to UNLV for my first 2 years of college. I am very well acquainted with the Thomas and Mack Center.
It looked like it's like a school gym.
Correct, because it is.
That's exactly what it looked like. It looked like it's musty up in there, like they ain't got no air conditioning.
And then they also, I think, use the women's facility as well.
Yeah, in the chat, game 163, and King Griffey Jr. used up what was left in his legs to make a diving catch. Yes, I remember that. He made a diving catch and he threw out somebody at home plate. I remember that. I was King Griffey Jr. This is how big of a King Griffey Jr. fan I was. Like, I know he was washed in 2008, but he was a White Sox. And I had to go give me the King Griffey Jr. White Sox jersey. Just because he's one of my favorite players and now he's on my favorite team. Even though he was completely washed. He had the beer belly and everything. White Sox used to always get players that Kenny Williams wanted, but like when they were washed.
Is
like a
this
Manny
safe space?
Ramirez. Yes, safe face.
This is safe space. I can.
Go ahead.
No. Let me hold off.
What would you gonna say? Oh, okay, you about to say something
Where's
nuts.
this live,
Yeah,
by the way? I need to know. What
yeah, this
rating?
live.
What rating?
Oh, yeah, it's a watch party. You can fucking roll.
Okay. I just need to,
No, go crazy. Yeah, the blackout game. Roberto Alomar. Okay, James Wood batting again here. Is this like the fucking batting coach or something throwing the ball? Like who's Gutierrez?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Where's the All-Star game at next year? I know it's in Wrigley in 2 years.
I thought it was at it's in Philly next year.
It's in Philly next year.
Is it
Okay.
in Philly next year? I thought so.
Shit,
All right.
I wanted
James
10.
Wood has hit 15 home runs. Hardest is 112 miles per hour off the bat. The longest is 486 feet. So I 100% believe that O'Neal Cruz is going to fucking clobber a baseball 500 feet today. And it's going to be epic.
Wouldn't surprise me. You like
James Wood, his average exit velo is 105.6. Average distance so far of 433 feet.
says I wanted Kenny Williams' head on the plate when he traded Tatis Jr. for Shields. Oh my God, don't even get me started on that shit. The whole 2019 year blew me. Like it said Wrigleyville will be insane when the All-Star game. Insane is not the word I would use to describe Wrigleyville during All-Star weekend.
I'm not gonna hold you. As someone who loves Wrigley and loves Wrigleyville, you could not pay me to be anywhere near Wrigleyville. That being said, I'll prove these credentials next year. I will be in there.
Well, this is the thing about Wrigley. I don't really bang on Wrigley. I don't. It feels, I won't say it feels racist, but sometimes it do. Sometimes it do feel racist over there. Let's just be real. And sometimes it do feel racist up in there. Like they won't let you in to certain bars if you wearing a certain way. I'm like, bro, we're in a bar area right here. Like, we come from the ball game.
Like, what do you mean I can't wear Jordans, brother? I just wore them into the ball.
Right. Is this Ryan Howard doing interviews?
We're watching different
you watching? Okay, I'm watching the main broadcast. This is Ryan Howard. Yeah, this is Ryan Howard. So you're glad you no longer work for the Cubs? Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to work any All-Star.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Imagine. I wouldn't want to work a sporting event, man. If you met fans, I'm like the more I like. Look, man, I keep sports fans are not good people. I just want to keep putting that out there.
As a current sports employee. It's a
and you know, look, man, sports fans are not good people.
I will say it depends on the sport. It depends on the team. I've had more positive experiences than negative ones, but unfortunately, you don't really remember the positive ones.
Look, this is what I'm gonna say. Sports fans are terrible people because it don't matter what the sport. Now there are levels. There are levels to terrible. But see, sports fans, like, this is my problem. And since we're on a watch party, I'm just going to rant about this while we're watching. Brent Rooker is up right now. How many did Wood finish with? Was 17?
16. Longest 16. Was 16. Yeah, his longest was 486.
Okay, finish with 16. Okay, so here's my rant about sports fans.
Damn, Brent Rooker is fucking clobbering right now. Jesus.
He looked like a Brent. You know, some people just look like their name.
He's had 3 straight 30-plus home run seasons.
He look like he's going to be a police officer when he retire. Like, he going to be like, excuse me, sir. Are you from here? Like he look like he'd be on that shit. But sports fans, look, this is my thing about sports fans, man. That I really just, not that I haven't always known, but I feel like I've really like thought about recently. They're not good people because at the core of this, they don't look at athletes as human beings.
Brent Rooker is going crazy.
He got 5 home runs right now.
He got 8.
Oh,
that's how slow shit is.
Right, exactly, Orlando. He got a state trooper name.
The broadcast, but
oh no, you good. You said he do got a state trooper name, Brent Rooker. Georgia police.
Hey,
Yo, did they
GSP
only?
not play. He
I
might
was
have that
about.
might be his future.
How do they determine which kids get to be in the outfield to catch fly balls?
It used to be. It's changed a lot because I think, if I'm not mistaken, it used to be like they used to have like high school baseball teams and stuff.
Okay.
People come out there to do it now. I think it's probably like Boys and Girls Club of America type shit.
Okay. I thought
They are
I
in the
was hoping.
suburbs, so
Oh yeah, they're deep in the suburbs. I knew that when last time I went to Atlanta, I saw Truist Park. It's I won't say it's deep in. I know. Dante can give us a more descriptive outlay about where it's at, but it's not actually in Atlanta. It's in
it's like
suburbs
it's by
of Atlanta.
Cumberland Mall. It is.
Yeah,
What is that area
it's
called?
pretty far out.
Marietta.
I'm just thinking about the traffic when you leave here because if any of y'all been to Atlanta, everybody in Atlanta drives like an asshole. Like Atlanta drivers make regular rush hour look not that bad because everybody else is driving like idiots. Caught stealing. Who's in this movie? Y'all, that's my man who played Elvis. Austin Butler. How many trailers you see that you like? Oh yeah, I'm not watching it.
Wait, what?
I'm seeing a trailer that they got on this feed. The new some movie with the nigga who played Elvis.
Oh, Austin Butler. Oh
Yeah.
And that's I think that was that the new Ari Aster movie. Was that what it was?
Yeah. That's what I think it is.
Yeah. I found. Yeah. Oh no, caught stealing. Okay, got it. Yeah, that. I'm not sold on him.
Well,
it feels like sometimes Hollywood tries to make people into celebrities and like stars, and I'm just not.
Well, they got to get one white boy each year.
Well, I'm like, damn, right? You already got what's his face? That was
Glenn Powell.
Thank you.
Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell's on his Vinny Chase run right now of pumping out bullshit movies. Because he had one good movie.
You gotta pump those up, Scott.
Yeah, right, exactly. He had Top Gun, and now he just thinks he has the right to put out bullshit every time. Even though I thought Twister was pretty decent.
I didn't watch that. I miss Bill Paxton.
We got a tweet from Bob Ryan. Bob Ryan tweeted the MLB. He said, "This is totally ridiculous. This is baseball, not WWE. Keep McAfee on daytime TV where fewer will be subjected to him." McAfee really get on the white people's skin.
Brent Rooker is going crazy right now.
Yeah, he is.
His longest home run so far has been 471 feet, 25-degree launch angle, 109-mile-an-hour exit velo.
Yeah, he's going crazy. Yeah, his wife will definitely call the police on you. 100%. 100%. Austin Butler's Gen Z Christian Slater. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. He definitely like, yo, we got to keep politics out of sports, bro. Oh, man, I wish I could show y'all in the group chat right now. Very, very funny shit right now. Have you been to an All-Star game?
Me?
Yeah.
I literally went last year when it was in Texas.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was fucking electric, and my lame ass. So I collect like lapel pins, and I still have them in the plastic because I don't want to undo them. Little Louisville Slugger and New Era and Rawlings, Mitchell and Net, man, that shit was electric. I actually still have a whole bag full of all the shit that I got. All my baseball cards. Tops hooked your girl up with a binder.
Oh, I got you the full joint. You got the full joint.
This shit is legal around here.
No, but see, that's good though because more adults need hobbies.
Yeah, I know. It's always so embarrassing. Like when you tell somebody, especially men, like you meet a man, and you gotta like tell them, like, "Hey, baby, come over to my house," and then they walk in, and your house looks like a fucking TGI Fridays because you got so many goddamn. Like my shit looks like a Red Robin. Like, like are you sure?
Looking like a Red Robin is crazy. And they're like, "What nigga been over?"
Right? Like,
yeah, they're like, "What nigga been over here?"
Yeah, like somebody cooked here.
You got dudes think that women can't like sports.
It's funny, ain't it? I was at I was at a baseball game not too long ago, and I'm sitting here, I'm yapping to my friend. Okay, you're in proximity, but I'm yapping to my friend. Turn around, and look at me like, how do you know that? Do you know what Google is?
Do you know?
Do you have Google?
Do you know what ERA stands for?
Jesus.
He said, "Do you know who ERA said?" Yeah, but look. I ain't trying to talk about people, but she definitely called cops on me. Brent Rooker's wife will 100% be like, call the cops on you because you're in the wrong area. But I haven't been to a baseball game in 3 years, man. That's mainly because of my White Sox boycott. But
all right, Brent Rooker has surpassed James Wood.
Okay. So who's batting? Brent Rooker is batting.
Yes. He is
Georgia State Trooper.
Brent Rooker currently has 17 homers, the hardest of which was 112 miles an hour off the bat. His longest career has been 471 feet, average exit velo of 106.1, average distance of 428 feet so far.
He is sending this shit to Bankhead.
And I mean, just like no oppo whatsoever. Like there's one homer to center, but everything is just left.
Effortless swing right here. Look at my man Chris Sale. How happy is Chris Sale that he got to leave Chicago? Like, did anybody career get better for leaving the South Side more than him? I can't think of one.
Tatis Jr.
Well, he never even had a chance yet.
Correct, but my point still remains.
If he'd have had a chance to play for sure, well, people actually played because Magglio Ordonez didn't really do shit that much after he left. I had a beef with Magglio Ordonez for a long time as a teenager. Yeah, why? Look, you can tell that Ryan Howard got his hat on like he T.I. Like, bro, what year is this? He probably think he cool as hell too. You can't tell him he ain't cool.
And he is.
He was.
You can't tell me nothing about that era of the Phillies. First off,
I like that. I like that Phillies thing too.
Because we're just sitting here yapping. Let me tell you a story. About 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, I went to the TCU Texas football game in Austin. I'm not gonna hold you. I was 3 sheets to the wind. My best friend was like, okay, let's go get you another drink. I said, sold. We walked down out of our seats. Mind you, if you go to like a Texas football game, you know that it's just like you have to just walk straight up. So we walk all the way straight back down. I almost fall like a couple times. I'm not gonna lie to you, like just because it's so many stairs. Right? Like the muscle memory in your legs just gets a little messed up combined with the booze. It was a long day. So as I'm coming down the stairs, around the corner, I'm like, first stand that I see, let me hit this Tito's stand. Okay. Great idea.
Tito's stand. Yeah, that's a marvelous idea.
Correct. So, and also it's in Austin. That's where Tito's is from. So I get in line with my girlfriend. We're just yapping, I'm shooting the shit. I'm like, who is this tall drink of water in front of me? I'm about to let me Birdman hand roll. Let me see what I can get it into. I clear my throat. Man turns around. Tell me why it's Cole Hollywood Hamels. I look at my friend. Hamels? I turn back around to her and I said, girl, do you know who that is? That's my childhood crush and idol icon, Cole Hollywood Hamels. And she said, oh, do you want to say hi? I said, no. Nope. She taps him. She said, hi, my girlfriend's a big fan of yours. Scott, no swag. I was like, hi. Not if I had one wish, I could get a redo because that was so swaggerless. Cole Hamels, like let me get a redo.
That sounds like Pappy the first time we met Drea at a BET Awards party.
Fair.
And he was like, and then the second time he was better, but don't let him lie to you and say, oh no, it's cool. Nah. I had to be like, nigga, don't talk to him. But
can I zen on you?
Huh?
Can I throw what? Nothing.
Go ahead.
I did nothing. Don't do zins, kids.
Don't do zins. Grown folks can do what they want. So Wood finished with 16. And
Yes.
Rooker finished with 17, so he's in the lead
Correct.
now. Junior Caminero is
Already
up.
has 2.
Yeah, you're way ahead of me.
Oh, it's the stats.
You watched the stat. Okay, all right. So my
Well, I
stream
got
ain't
both.
streaming.
Yeah, because I have the StatCast version up, and then
So on your stream,
Yeah.
how many home runs did it say here on your actual video stream?
right now 2.
Okay. Okay, I'm at
Now
2
he's
now.
on his 3rd. So
Okay.
yeah, he's
This is what
crazy.
happens. Oh, can I gotta complain about ESPN real quick. For anybody who has a 4K TV like I do, they gotta get their game up, bro. Their stream should not be in regular HD. Like it looks like I'm watching games on dial-up. Like it is terrible, bro. Like if I'm watching, like during the NBA playoffs, I watched all the TNT games on Max because it just looked way more clear on Max. They need to get it together, 100%. ESPN in general. That's why I was mad the finals was on them. So I know it's gonna look much better on the best actual not performance, but broadcast Apple TV Friday Night Baseball is like you watching a Chris Nolan movie. Like it's just super crisp.
It is.
I'll watch a
And
bum
shout out
game
to
on
the
there
homie
just to
Russ
see it.
Dorsey holding it
Big
down
shout
over
out to
there on
Russ.
Friday nights.
Shout out to Russ. Russ held it down today on the score. Filling in for Leah Rahimi today. Shout out to Russ. Yeah, exactly. Orlando Apple TV got the best presentation. Man, Junior Caminero's having. He got 11. Well, he kind of going crazy.
At least he can't ground into a double play in the home run derby.
Yeah.
It also, Scott, if you didn't know that about Junior Caminero, it's actually kind of a gift of his that he does that as often as he has. And he actually is on pace to set the record for most GIDPs in a season.
He sounds like a Chicago White Sox.
That's crazy.
That's what he sounds like. He sounds like a Chicago White Sox.
Junior Caminero also going crazy right now.
You see this commercial? Are they showing a commercial of Jennifer Garner, Capital One? Did you see? Somebody said that Ben Affleck was spinning the block at the Red Sox game. I just call that good parenting.
Correct. Related note, why is the Capital One bank guy in the Celebrity All-Star softball game? And they literally just say Capital One bank guy. That's crazy.
Because they ain't got nobody else to put in there. Yesterday didn't they have like a game yesterday? It was like wasn't Big Boy in one of them All-Star games?
Yeah, I don't watch any of that nonsense personally.
Well, I don't watch celebrity games, period, in any
I don't watch the NBA celebrity.
I don't want to see Kevin Hart playing against Macaulay Culkin. What do I get from that? And then when All-Star Weekend, I went to 2 All-Star weekends. I went to 2018 in LA, 2020 in Chicago. They charge a lot of money for them celebrity games.
Which is crazy.
Right,
it's not like I'm getting like meet and greets. I'm like, what? I'm just looking at them from afar. If I'm just
right, exactly.
I'm gonna go watch the real athletes.
Exactly. Like you really gotta, we think about just the state of sports. When we talk about, how expensive it is to get kids into sports now, it's just expensive for you to be a regular sports game goer. Like everything is expensive.
James Wood might be cooked.
Oh, ain't no Mike. He's 100% cooked.
It's early, but it's getting late early.
He's not advancing to the next round. I'm looking at the other people coming up. He's done.
Again, the only person that I think could hit fewer than him would be like a Jazz.
Yeah, I can see that.
Junior Caminero going crazy.
He going nuts. He got another one.
His furthest home run so far was 475 feet, 110 exit velocity.
That one didn't go anywhere. So he finishes with 18. He is now the leader. He passes Rooker, and Wood drops to 16. Courtney, your pick is about to come up in the second. O'Neal Cruz. We're going to see how that goes.
Can you save us, O'Neal Cruz?
Can
we get my man out of center field?
Who?
It's not O'Neal Cruz. It's not working. He is
not working out there.
it's a genuinely unpleasant experience watching him play center field because I feel like I can almost count on him overplaying the ball at least once per game.
It's like having Mookie playing the infield. It's not working. I don't think it's working. Like he has moments. Overall, I don't think it's a pass.
I do think the Dodgers getting a little bit greedy, trying to get that much like positional flexibility out of the guy. But put him back in right is my dream. But he ain't bad.
The Dodgers been getting smacked around.
Yeah, that was their longest losing streak in like 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute. They've lost 7 in a row. They ain't got nobody to pitch except for Shohei. He's finally back.
Again, I said it before on the show before we took our break. I'm like, we got to start having a dialogue about some of these teams with more frequent rates of pitcher injuries. What are y'all doing over there?
It's definitely an uptick in those. Got a comment right here. It says Pirates can't do anything right. They got Skeens fighting for his life right now. They definitely 100% do.
I read some crazy stat that was like if Skeens got just like average MLB run support, he would be like 14 or 15-1.
He'd be like Tariq Skubal right now if he had actual offense.
I love Tariq, like he is.
I know it's Tarek. How do you pronounce it?
It's Tarek.
Yeah, no, that nigga name's Tariq.
He's
Tariq. Tariq Skubal. On some Tarek. That nigga named Tariq. Tariq Skubal. All right, we see got Caminero back up. He got one more out left. My man is on top of a platform throwing them pitches. There we go. Yeah, I gotta go to a game, man. I just go back to a baseball. You know, I've noticed since I've become a member of sports media, I don't go to that many sport events anymore. Like I haven't been to a game that I wasn't covering. I think in like 3.5 years.
I haven't even been to a Rangers game this season.
Well, there's no reason to watch the Rangers.
Actually, they're in like the top 5 after June in like almost every offensive metric. But
yeah, but I mean, they're not. What are they in the standings? Like
that's not important.
Exactly.
Thank you very much for asking.
Do you think the MLB season? You think the MLB season's too long? Like,
yeah, Jimmy Caminero's going stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, he just doing it with ease now. We got at least on my screen it says 21.
Yeah, same here. Let me look
21 homers.
And for those of you who are curious as to what I am looking at so diligently on my phone, if you go to Baseball Savant, powered by Google Cloud, they do have the Home Run Derby StatCast on here, and you can see all of the information that I'm looking at right now, exit velo, launch angle, all that jazz, if you are, no pun intended, if you're into that information like I am.
He finishes with 21 home runs, folks. He is number one.
Crazy.
Number one.
All right, so Junior's currently first with 21 homers. James Wood, 16. Brent Rooker, 17. Let's get it. This is.
Oh, you know, one rule that needs to stop for the All-Star game? What? I've always hated this rule. Every team doesn't have an All-Star.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Every team does not have an All-Star.
These participation trophy as
it's participation trophy. It's 100% a participation trophy. The White Sox don't have an All-Star. I'm sorry, they don't. And I like how the rookies put pitching, but get out of here.
Cover your ears. But Andrew Vaughn's kind of been balling out since he went to Milwaukee.
I mean, look, every person that leaves the White Sox. Now I won't say every person because Tim Anderson out the league. I don't know what the hell Yohan Moncada doing. Eloy Jimenez is out the league. That I keep telling y'all, It's the worst rebuild in sports history. Like the only one that comes close is the process Sixers. And they adjust because at least they won a playoff series and Embiid won MVP. It was a hit nigga damn MVP, but it was still an MVP.
I mean, listen, now I know this is obviously just because that's your team. If the Baltimore Orioles don't do something within the next 2-3 years, they're going to be up there as well because they've been in a 10-12 year rebuild and they were supposed to be decent this year.
Think about everybody who adopted that Houston Astros, Kansas City Royals, Chicago Cub model, right? Which was kind of a more upgraded version of Billy Bean's Moneyball. Upgraded. Everybody thought it would be easy. And I think that the White Sox proved that you couldn't. Orlando, you're hilarious for that, which is actually true, though. I don't even know if he can make it over there. He's the only athlete to get worse after infidelity. Like, I've never seen anything like it before. Says Sox rebuild had a little chance to do something, they stayed cheap. That was part of it. They would cheat and they hired Tony La Russa.
Deal, baby.
Like that was part of it. They should have hired AJ Hinch. They should have actually gave that $25 million that they was haggling to Manny Machado. They actually should have gave it to him instead of giving it to his bum ass family members. But I think the biggest problem more than anything was the actual.
O'Neill has already hit the hardest ball so far. His second home run had an exit velo of 115 miles an hour.
God
That's
damn.
Insane.
But I think the biggest issue was the prospects didn't become anything. Tim Anderson was hot for a couple years, and he just didn't.
And this is why I never understand why teams are not more willing to give up prospects for proven players.
Yes,
even if it's a rental. If you are on the cusp, man, there is no reason. There is no reason why you should not be trading prospects over proven Major League Baseball talent.
And Orlando got a point, man. They had awful first-round draft picks. Like Tim Anderson was good for a couple years, and he fell off the cliff. Yoan Moncada was just never good. Eloy would be good for like a month, and then he get hurt. I'm trying to think who else. Who was the short dude who we got that we traded to the Cubs? I forgot dude's name. He was ass.
Whatever happened to Yolmer Sanchez?
Like it was just bad. And you look at the pitching. Giolito was huff. Ronaldo Lopez became a solid reliever. It was just bad, top to bottom, just bad, top to bottom. Even if we would have signed Manny Machado, he left anyway.
Who is throwing O'Neill? Who's pitching to O'Neill Cruz right now?
Somebody who works at an old National gas station. That's what's going to him. See, the whole time, this is going to be funny. I thought that was Chris Bryant.
He hit one that was 488 feet, so we could get it. We could get that 500-footer.
My man, Ellie.
Oh, it's Fernando Tatis. Remember I told you you're curious to see who the crew is that the dude has around him.
It's Tatis.
Tatis and Ellie. Not bad company.
Do they accept the fact that they're black? I was be wondering that.
I know black. I'm Dominican.
Yeah, or they I know black. Or they I know black. It depends on who you ask.
Wow! Holy shit! He hit one 513. That's the first 500-footer, and it was 513.
God damn.
118 mile per hour exit velocity.
You never really know how quick a baseball player's reaction is until you watch it super, super close up. Like the last White Sox game I went to, they played the Astros, and I was sitting behind home plate, and the ball was it felt like it just felt super fast. Like before I could even blink, it was in the catcher's mitt. And it's like that's why I say baseball is the hardest sport to play 100%. Because it's like baseball. It's the only sport. Yeah, it's the only sport where if you fail 75% of the time, you a Hall of Famer.
Correct.
Like that's crazy. So I wonder how hard and how far Cruz get that with an aluminum bat. Yeah, that would
to Chattanooga.
Yeah, 5'13". It's insane. He's hitting this shit with ease. Look at my man in the outfield with the Jordans on. He focused. You can't tell him he ain't Jermaine Dowd does some shit. And then he dropped the glove. Anybody who in the outfield with Jordans on ain't serious.
Damn. Come on, O'Neal.
She got 18.
Average exit velo of 110.9. It's crazy. Oh,
so
yeah.
he finishes with 17.
18.
Oh, 18. 18. Finishes with 18. He is now in second place. Who's my man right there dressed like a scammer?
I might have to switch broadcasts because I'm trying to see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a dude like with Elliot and Fernando Tatis. So do you guys think that's
Vladdy?
No, it wasn't Vladdy. He was too short to be Vladdy. He said, do you guys think that someone is going to break Juan Soto record of 521 feet on? I don't think
if someone does it, it's going to be O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah,
that exit velo is nuts.
I can see Cal Raleigh doing that, though. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah, O'Neal got close at 5'13".
Let's see, everybody. Yeah, because the dude right there. Who's a random dude? All the production value to go with. All right, we going to do this. We got to hurry up. We're going to commercial break. Bonus round. Bonus round coming up here.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like All-Star jersey or All-Star like just merchandise in general in all sports is real swaggerless now.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. Also,
they just go back to just letting them wear their jersey.
And ever since Fanatics took over, man, the quality of these jerseys is just so bad. They've gotten so much more expensive, and they tried to like write it off under the guise of, oh, it's supposed to be more efficient in the heat. Okay, so they make it cheaper. Because how you're not gonna like piss on me, pardon the expression, you're not gonna piss on me and tell me that it's raining when you have like heat stamped jerseys and not stitched anymore, but you're gonna tell me it's more expensive? No. I also don't buy jerseys with names on them anymore. Because I'm not
yeah. Okay, so here's the thing about jerseys. I got a jersey, not really a rent, but a point to get. You gotta earn a jersey purchase. One thing I like about soccer jerseys is you can just buy a jersey without somebody's name on it. That is what I love. Number two, I feel like that player has to already have established himself as a player, and that player can't be on the verge of leaving your team anytime soon.
Fair. They got to be locked in. Yeah. I feel that.
Like if we look at the Bears right now, right? To me, there's only maybe 2 or 3 jersey-worthy players on the Bears. DJ Moore is jersey-worthy because he's great and he just signed a new contract. You should be fine. Jalen Johnson, jersey-worthy. Cornerback, Pro Bowl cornerback, All-Pro cornerback, and he just signed a contract. If you're buying as much as I love Caleb, you buy a Caleb jersey right now, that might be a bad investment. Because you don't know yet. We gotta wait to see how it play out. I got 2 Justin Fields jerseys.
That's your quarterback, though, you know?
Yeah, I feel you, but I've got 2 Justin Fields jerseys. Where did that leave me?
2? My brother in Christ, you bought 2?
Well, 2. I was on draft night. By the way.
Brother was on a high. That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought that Justin was going to take us to the promised land. I really did. It wasn't his full fault, but anyway. But yeah, I think that baseball jerseys easily the most comfortable out of all the sports, by far. Like I feel like NBA jerseys ain't really made for fat niggas no more. So the t-shirt under the jersey era is over.
First off, I don't like people being sleeveless personally because people.
Right.
We live now in a natural deodorant era, and you don't have natural deodorant must. Like you need
people be musty.
You need all the aluminum, all the antiperspirant.
Yes, I agree with that. But back in the day, you could just wear a big old t-shirt under. Can't do that
Not
no more.
anymore. Slim
Can't
fit.
do that no more. Yeah, exactly. Everything's slim fit. And then NFL jerseys are just heavy. Like they're not comfortable whatsoever. So that's how I feel about that. Nobody does chains better than MLB players. Like at all. They be out there rocking the best ice.
That's because they got that money.
And right on, look, Vladdy iced out. I got the whole country of Canada on my neck. Okay, now what nationality is O'Neal Cruz?
I think he's Dominican.
If you seen these niggas walk down the street, you would think they're American black people. I thought Vladimir Guerrero was like black. Completely ignoring his name, by the way.
That's also and his dad.
Now I'm talking about. I ain't talking about junior. I'm talking about senior.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. Like
He is
completely.
Dominican, by the way.
Okay, that's it. Okay, I completely ignored his name, and then I heard him talk. I was like, "What happened?" And I was a kid. Another thing, I got a couple sports problems or issues. Mid-game interviews, we need to get rid of them.
I agree. I hate that. Like
Mid-game interviews are terrible. First of all athletes answer all questions the same. That's number one. They all talk like Michael Jordan. When Michael Jordan says the game of basketball 500 times, and it gives you very bland answers. You got to really be creative to get a good answer out of an athlete.
O'Neal Cruz did finish that first round with 21 home runs. So he is our leader so far.
21.
Well, tied with Junior Caminero.
Yeah, we gotta get some love to Javi Baez. Looked like it was over for my boy. He jumped up out the grave, and he is leading that Detroit Tigers team. Detroit is having a good time as a sports city right now. And I never thought I'd say I'd be jealous of him. He said, "Shit, I thought David Ortiz was from Miami." I was like, "What the?" He still could be from Miami. He definitely still could be.
All right, so we got Byron Buxton, Cal Raleigh, Matt Olson, Jazz
Chisholm. How many rounds are in the home run derby?
Wait, is George Bell not black?
I thought George Bell ain't black.
Gary, hold on. Give me 1 second, Gary.
Yeah, we gotta go. I gotta go to the review booth.
I thrifted this John right here. That's not a black man?
I'm finna look at this right now. George Bell. This is a black man right here, man. Let me see where he's from. George Antonio Bell Math. No, this nigga is Dominican.
He black.
Yeah, he's black, but like I thought like he my shout out to Gary, that's my cousin. I thought he said like he was like American black. I was like, okay. Yeah, he's from Dominican. Did not know that. MVP, 87, Chicago White Sox.
Give me
like 2 years. All right, go ahead. So, but yeah, man, shout out to everybody joining us here on the watch party. Courtney will be joining us in just a second. It said his name is Jorge, but they called him George. Okay, I didn't know that. That's a very interesting tidbit going on. By the way, we will be back here tomorrow for the All-Star game. It'd be me, Courtney, the homie Sid. If you ain't watching or listening to the High and Outside podcast, y'all need to do that. Sid is part of the High and Outside podcast. He will be joining us tomorrow as well. So shout out to everybody, man. We ain't done this in a while. We haven't done an episode. I'm not gonna hold you in a month. We still got about another 5 weeks before the show's back for the new season. But I got a lot of content dropping on my personal YouTube page. So go ahead and subscribe to that at Barber Scott. The link is in the description box. So go check that out. Go subscribe to your boy. I got a new episode of the Scott Lewis pod out right now. And I'm doing this with y'all with a massive toothache. Just want to let y'all know. I would not wish a toothache on my worst enemy. So I am very drugged up and in pain right now, but I'm here for y'all. I'm here for the content as we're watching this home run derby going on, man. So training camp next week for the Bears. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not looking forward to it. And what I mean by I'm not is because of how early I got to wake up in the morning. Ben Johnson likes having his practices early this year. So I've got to leave out dumb early. But it's going to be fun. Haven't been to Dallas like a month and a half, I want to say. This last OTA. And then, OTAs, you really can't judge much from that because, it's glorified practice. But Courtney's back. I was just telling people about my schedule next week.
Oh, I hear you. Camp. Even when I walk away, I can still hear you.
Yeah, Ben Johnson holding his practice at 8:30 in the morning.
He's about to run that shit like the fucking Navy, and I can't wait to watch it.
I really believe that.
as I have said before, I am the world's biggest Chicago Bears fan.
You've joined the fandom. You have joined the fandom. I know this is gonna be like that because he was on a walkie-talkie doing OTAs.
Yeah.
So I was like, I see what time this is gonna be.
He is about to run that shit like the Marines.
We are back though. They're about to get the last couple participants up here as we watch this Questlove T-Mobile commercial with Paul Skeens and Francisco Lindor, Cal Raleigh.
Did you see this text from Dante in the chat?
Sure.
Apparently, again, just good content, guys, from the ground, from our man Dante. Someone just broke his hand.
I see. Yeah.
Jeez, 150
115
miles
off the back. Shit, we got NFL Steve Kerr. I don't know. I think Ben a psycho. I don't think Steve Kerr is psycho. Said we we asked him, you was out there yelling. And this dude was like, for real? I need to hide my emotions better. I'm like, yeah, there's something wrong with Ben Johnson.
Yeah, longest home runs in Derby history. Juan Soto, like someone said earlier in the chat, 520 in 2021. Trevor Story, 518 in 2021. Pete Alonso in 2021. Does anyone remember where that home run derby was held in 2021? Throw it in the chat if you do remember. I remember.
It was Los Angeles, wasn't it?
2021?
It was LA, wasn't it?
Was it not Colorado?
It was Colorado? I thought it was LA.
I was pretty sure it was Colorado. Now you don't have, I was like, damn.
You would know better than me.
I'm not.
I thought LA had it for 2020, but then it got canceled because of COVID, and then we got it next year. Maybe.
I thought it was 22 that it was in LA.
Let me see. 2021.
Yeah, double check that for me. Yeah, 21 was Colorado because that's why Trevor Story, I think, was in it.
You were correct. It was Colorado.
Bang.
You are correct. 2022 was LA. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, O'Neal Cruz is now tied for the fourth longest home run in Derby history alongside Shohei Ohtani, who also hit a home run in, you guessed it, 2021. 513 feet. That's crazy.
Shout out everybody watching in the stream. Leave a comment. We gonna be with y'all this entire thing today, and then we are gonna be back tomorrow for the actual All-Star game. So keep being in tune with us right there. So Byron Buxton is up with the bandana. Byron Buxton, I feel like he'd have been a superstar in the 90s.
100%.
Yeah, he missed like the era when there was a lot of black players. Byron Buxton would have thrived. Okay, I had to make sure we were still live. I was wondering why you thought YouTube was tweaking, but no, we are still live. So shout out everybody watching.
Byron Buxton going crazy now.
Byron Buxton is going nuts right now. I feel like if you one of them kids on there and you not getting none of them fly balls, you probably get made fun of.
I do like the baseballs that they use though for the Derby.
Is Byron Buxton a brother? Yes.
That is I like to think like a pretty ethnic name. Like if I
Yes.
saw like if someone saw that on a resume for like a corporate job, it's probably going in the garbage can.
Oh, that's yeah. Yes. 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 Every time I think of Byron Buxton, I think of Tiana Taylor on that what movie was that? Bow Wow. Byron.
She was so annoying in that fucking movie.
Yeah, very annoying.
Oh, that was Bow Wow, wasn't it? That was
Yeah,
Byron.
it was no, yeah, that was the
What
Wow.
movie was that? Damn.
I
Is that a
forgot what
Tyler
movie
Perry
that was.
movie?
No, was it a Tyler Perry movie? Oh, that's the one with my man Brandon T. Jackson. He was like, "I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke."
Was that Lottery Ticket?
I think it was Lottery Ticket. I think it was Lottery Ticket.
No, that was I think that was Medea's Big Happy Family.
Oh damn.
Yes, that was. It was Medea's Big Happy Family.
I respect Tyler Perry, but his content is not for me. Like I can't not respect the black man that got his own movie studio. What?
I will reserve my thoughts on Tyler Perry until I figure out what's going on with his whole.
Oh, I did forget about it.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
He got a weird case.
Why is
I
he
forgot
still
got a weird
around?
case. Yeah. First of all, I just got to say, even this has nothing to do with sports. Drake, what did I miss? Nigga, you was in front of the TV reminding us every day. Tell me, you ain't miss what you missed. Like, come on, nigga. Like, stop.
Nothing worse than like
insulting.
trying to. And how are you going to try to act unbothered after, brother? You started it.
First of all, like, yeah, right, yeah. Don't gaslight me, G. Like, don't gaslight me with the guns. First of all, there's one thing Americans aren't scared of. It is firearms. Okay,
Correct.
That's number one thing. Like every night he proves he's Canadian, and that was one of them. So I don't want to go on an anti-Drake rant, but Byron Buxton has a lot of ground to cover.
I mean, he's covering it so far. Again, James Wood only had 16 homers in that first round.
Okay, mine is he's at 14, right? Or what did you got on yours?
14.
Byron Buxton trade fees. That's interesting, Orlando. I can see that because the Twins ain't gonna do shit this year. You maximize you can get for Byron Buxton right now. Orlando, are the Cubs gonna do anything? Y'all trading for any arms? Let me know what's going on.
They do have. I think the Cubs have like the easiest second half schedule in the league. So
they need to go get them some arms if they want to have a nice playoff run. I didn't know that Jed Hoyer's contract is up.
And you know what?
Very interesting.
I don't think he gets fired.
I don't think he gets fired, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced he's coming back.
It's not his fault. It's not his damn fault.
No, it ain't his fault whatsoever. It's the Ricketts. I told Cubs fans this about 7 years ago. I said, look, y'all won that championship. The Ricketts was like, all right, closing the pocketbook. I got that the curse breaking ship. Leave me alone. That's what happened. By the way, R.I.P. Bobby Jenks, man. R.I.P. Bobby Jenks, White Sox legend. He literally saved my fan life in 2005 with his remarkable saves. Who could forget Game 1 of the World Series? That series, even though we swept them, could have easily been a 7-game series. Like each game was like right on, well, really down to the last out. I remember staying up to like 2 a.m. in the morning for the 16 inning game where Mark Burley came in fresh off 3 beers and got out the Houston Astros. Shout out to Burley. He got a statue. Oh my God, Byron Buxton going crazy. Byron Buxton at 18 right now.
Yeah, James Wood, my brother in Christ.
And you're looking kind of crazy right now.
Yep, you
We
got
still got.
Jazz. You got Jazz left, Matt Olson, and Cal.
I
Yeah,
really want to
James.
see.
Hey, that 10% air pull rate is looking more and more.
Let's see. Byron 19. He coming for them, bro. He locked in. 20. Yep. He might be number one. He still got 3 more outs. He watching his pitches now. You can tell he locked in.
Yep.
So do you think Colorado breaks the most loss of the season? Hopefully, we won't be talking about the White Sox for most loss. Here's the thing: Colorado could break it, and they would still talk about the White Sox.
Correct. And that's simply just due to market size. It's not a huge deal if the Colorado Rockies lose a bunch of games, but to be in a market as big as Chicago and to feel that you actually have to try, like seriously put in effort to have a non-competitive team in a market of that size.
Yes, and then also, you got to remember, national media hates the White Sox and wants you to think that Houston won the 2005 World Series. Like they never include them, like ever. Like I forgot the screenshot I saw this weekend. One of the Houston Rockets players, Houston Astros players for that year. It says World Series champion 05. Like no bullshit. I was like, okay, y'all doing this on purpose now. And the thing that pissed me off about that was that 05 team was dominant. You'll never see 4 straight complete games in the championship series ever again in your life.
Ever again.
They won 99 games.
I want that bobblehead.
Which one?
The 4 complete games.
Oh yeah. That look cold. That looks cold.
I have a couple of those with like the dual players. Like I have the Mike Minor, Lance Lynn 200 strikeout season dual bobblehead. I want the 4. I want the one.
I almost forgot about Lance Lynn.
If anyone in Chicago, this is my PSA. If anyone in Chicago would like to offer up a trade, I have countless bobbleheads, including some still in box, by the way.
I have 3 Tim Anderson bobbleheads from 2022.
I'm gonna need one of those. Thank you for offering.
Okay. All right, I gotta get them. It was when I was drunk off Cutwaters at the stadium, and I don't know how I left with 2 more than I came in with. So,
okay. First, also, this is not promo, okay? Because no free promo, but the Cutwater.
Cutwater, hold your boy. See, that was the first time I was introduced to it. Nobody told me it was that strong.
That's like a buzz ball that went to boarding school. Like that's an absolutely diabolical alcoholic beverage, and it's in that cute little can, and you don't think like, oh, this is not bad. It's like a little seltzer. It's not a seltzer. Okay.
You will be on your ass in about 30 minutes.
Correct.
You will be on your ass super quick. I felt like I was gonna fight somebody at the game. Like that's how teed up I was. So now we got Jazz. So how many did Buxton finish with? 20?
20. Junior
so he's in
Caminero
3rd
and
place.
Antonio Cruz are still tied for first at 21. That would put Byron in second with 20, followed by Brent Rooker had 17, and James Wood had 16.
Now we got Jazz. I'm glad Jazz got saved by the Yankees.
Why do you guys, and I'm asking Gary and anyone else in the chat, and even you, Scott, why do you think the national media has it out for the White Sox and not like the Cubs, for example?
Because the Cubs are America's they're the lovable losers. Everybody likes the Cubs. They made a damn movie on them. They like people. We're the ugly stepkids. Like even if you think about the year we won, like everybody was on Boston Dick about 84 years. Like we had an 88-year drought. Like you ain't heard nothing about it, like at all. So they just don't care about the Chicago White Sox. That's really what it comes down to. And I think that's why a lot of White Sox fans, we have like a chip on our shoulder. And it would be better if the actual ownership gave a damn, but they don't. Like, we should be like the Tampa Bay Rays, honestly. Like, if we don't spend a lot of money, that's fine. But you should at least be able to develop players. We don't do none of that. And Jazz finally hits A home run.
Exit velo 106, 453 feet.
Yeah, and that's also because of WGN, right? That's how a lot of people became Cubs fans. WGN. You didn't even have to be in Chicago to watch the Cubs. I didn't really pick my team. It was just the first game. I'm like, my mom is a Cub fan. Half my family a Cub fan. But the first game I went to was a White Sox game, and I got an autographed mitt. It was autographed by Frank Thomas.
Jazz Gold hit another homer anytime soon?
It's like Carlton Banks throwing him the ball right now.
Because he's still stuck on one on my end.
Yeah, Jazz. This is piss poor. What is this? Terrible performance. You know it's bad when the pitcher got stopped. Now oh man, I'm tweaking. You gotta have Aaron Judge talk to him. Aaron Judge ain't gonna inject his power into you, brother.
You got Judge's special secret stuff over there?
Yeah. How many beers is Chris Sale on right now? He look like he been drinking. He definitely is not Is that Todd Frazier?
I don't know.
That is Todd Frazier. Yo, you're not watching the main feed.
No.
Is Chris Sale being interviewed by
I'm not even I mean this like with no disrespect. How do you have one homer in a
home run derby?
Orlando, get out of here with that. Absolutely not.
What is the best Mookie Betts tribute?
You keep his name out of this.
You leave Marcus Lynn Betts alone.
100%.
Yeah, Jazz on some bullshit. Jazz was at Blue Flame last night. He ain't fooling nobody. And he ain't do no practice swings. I know what he was doing last night. He was eating wings, listening to Young Thug at Blue Flame till like 3 a.m. Look at the swing. Like, don't disrespect me, G. I know the tickets was like $200. At least try.
One homer.
This is nasty.
It's kind of nasty work. I no disrespect because I do like Jazz Chisholm.
I like Jazz too, but for the love of God, you should be ashamed. Look at Aaron Boone. Why does Aaron Boone still have a job, by the way?
I plead the fifth.
It said Chisholm is so bad, the entire focus is on Chris Sale.
Oh, there's the second one. Speaking of New York, I just got this crispy new hat. I told myself I would never buy a Yankee specific hat. I didn't want the big logo on it. But I was like, this was too nice.
How was the New York trip? It was good. What that you could tell us about?
It was cool. It was cool.
I will be in New York next month.
I love
look forward to going back.
I love that city.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know if I can live there, but I love it. The White Sox were on WFLD channel 32 back in the 80s.
I have a tendency to romanticize places I go to.
That's why
I ended up in Dallas. I came here in October 2020 for the World Series, that COVID World Series, and then I was like, I like it there. I think I could live there. And then I came back 2 weeks later, and that was November 2020, and then I moved here January 2021. So
do you regret moving to Dallas, or you still like it?
I don't know. I love Dallas. It's cool. Sometimes, I don't know, you just feel like you're kind of ready for the next challenge, you know?
Well, I didn't like LA the first time I went. I did not like it first time I went.
Yeah, I could never. That's a place I could never live.
I went back second time. I had an absolute ball. I was like, yeah, I gotta live here. Living in Los Angeles way different than I'm talking about. Way different. Like people be coming to town. Like, oh, let's go to Venice Beach. No, I don't want to go to Venice Beach. I don't want to go to Hollywood. I limit Hollywood trips to once a month. No, I don't want to do none of that shit. I will stay in Mid-City, West LA area. Jazz back up, wasting our time again. Now he don't want to swing. First he was swinging everything. Now he don't want to swing. Look at this, man. Yeah, he is sweating out alcohol. he is sweating out alcohol.
Yeah. See, for me, if I wasn't confident that I could like go in and solidly put up like a respectable performance, you know, like if it's not at least double digits in a derby, brother,
All right, at least get 10, bro. This is like his third break. Look at Aaron Judge. He like, oh yeah, you doing your thing, G.
This is nasty work. This is the least amount of data like that I've ever seen.
So the weather too hot for me in Dallas. It's hot enough here in Chicago. Yeah, Chicago only hot 2 months out the year though.
Yeah, no, walking outside and sweating is like immediately sweating. It's not the vibe.
Yeah, Texas heat is a different thing. Texas heat, down south heat in general, like,
and it's going to be this hot until
when I was in New Orleans. When I was in New Orleans for the Super Bowl, it felt like it was August in February.
3 homers.
Look at Jazz.
3.
He like, yeah, you know, I was.
How many different languages can you say the number 3 in?
Look at Aaron Judge. He don't want to say, yeah, you weak as hell. Jazz like, no, but see, you must be something in that ball, G. Jazz is one bad playoff performance away from hearing slurs that ain't been heard since the 50s in New York City.
Hell is hot, Orlando. Hell is hot.
No, that's actually true. Nobody says slurs better than Yankee fans. And you want to hear slurs? Be 0-10 in October in the Bronx. Yeah, watch. Those people from Long Island calling you every monkey in the book.
Jazz Chisholm in the home run derby. Dangerous. 3 home runs, right. 20 grounded into double plays, 2 hit and runs.
Yeah, that man is done.
Oh, people are so funny.
Time for the big dumper.
That's a crazy nickname. You're absolutely
crazy. Like I know there's no way he don't like that he likes that nickname. Somebody called him the thick rumper.
Someone said Jazz is Tom Brady if it was a sack fly derby.
Where's Uncle Phil get Jazz out of here? Boo!
Wait, what is you?
Somebody else said, where's Uncle Phil? Get Jazz out of here. Boo! This is what happens when you bring a Yankee. Michael Jordan voted the greatest NBA player. Duh.
MLB just had to post about Jazz. He was here for the vibes. Yeah, that was all he was here for. And maybe some Magic City chicken wings. Because
and Magic City
he
chicken
was not
wings.
there to hit homers.
Yeah, man. I know a nigga that was out in town in Atlanta. I wanted to go to was it Magic City? No, it wasn't Magic City. What fucking strip club? I don't know. I went on a strip club tour when I went to Atlanta one time. Me and Pappy hit 4 different strip clubs in the afternoon. In 2013. 4 different ones. Had a great time. This was like 2013, so I was like 24. It said this gonna look fire on Insta, Jazz. All right, come on, Cal. Is his full name Cal? Like I be looking at like white names. Like, what's the full name?
Yeah. I mean, Cal usually is a full name, but we're gonna find out right now.
Yeah, look. If you look at Jazz, this picture, Jazz, he look real focused and he's striking out.
Caleb John Cal.
Okay, so I knew it wasn't just Cal.
I mean, I knew white dudes named Cal.
Yeah, that's white dude named Cal, but I just had a feeling there was more to it.
Yeah. How you get? I mean, I know it's like the first three letters, but Cal and Caleb are just pronounced different. Kind of a reach. Jazz, my brother in Christ, it has never been more over.
Yeah. Here we go. Cal only at 8. Let me see. Riley got dag on them sketches. He said Cal Riley dad got on Skechers shape ups. He not fucking around.
Damn.
What's going on with these Orioles, man?
Nah, shit. I've heard they might be willing to deal Zach Eflin at the deadline.
Well, they do that. They might as well. They ain't going nowhere. Cal Riley, 95 home run Thursday. Do you believe the myth that not myth, but like the after the home run W you ask for the rest of the year thing?
Yes and no, just because like obviously that's a lot of like torque on your body and that's a lot of strain. Obviously trying to hit the ball and pull the ball as far as you can. I believe it, but again, some of these dudes are just built different.
Mikey, I don't know if you're watching this, but pause for that last tweet, last text. Very, very questionable. What are we doing here?
Yo, Mikey, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking for a camera on video right now. I realized I got too many reaction videos on my phone. Like to the point where like I don't know what certain stuff is at.
Got to keep them in a folder.
I do, but then them folders be getting big.
Mikey, if y'all could just be a fly on the wall and just
right.
see the shit that transpires in this group chat.
Crazy. Tell Mikey to get on the chat. He ain't doing nothing. Well, he probably is doing something, but happy belated to Mikey. He didn't tell us it was his birthday. He thought he was going to celebrate.
That's crazy, by the way. Do men not
Very
like
crazy
having their birthdays celebrated?
I like having my birthday celebrated. Now, it's not the end all be all, but that's a good meme.
My birthdays used to be so lit. I used to go to the clubs and go to the bars and shit. And this past year, I went to a football game. And this year, I told my friends I want to go fishing.
I think I'm going to go to a hockey game this year for the first time ever. I think I'm going to go see the Blackhawks.
Wait, you've never been to a hockey game?
Nope. Never been to a hockey game. Because they usually they've been too expensive. Like they still charge for Blackhawks games like they still in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Well, you know, if you ever want to come to a game in Dallas.
That requires me going to Texas.
The fuck does that mean?
You know, I'm not big on the South. Say Coney party like a 45-year-old white man.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I got the playlist to prove it. Okay. Me and Yacht Rock go together real bad.
The Yacht Rock. Did you see the Yacht Rock documentary?
I have a bobblehead collection. Whatever made you think that I was not about that life?
He'll get the show flagged if you comment. No, tell him to actually come on the damn show. I'm gonna put that in there. Come on the show, you ain't doing shit. Bro, look at Randy Rosarena's chain. God damn.
Oh, there's Mikey in the chat.
What up, gang? Brother, I'm gonna send you a StreamYard link. Come join.
Hold up. Yay, let's go. Old friend alert. Old friend alert.
There we go. All right. I'm gonna send him the link now. Old friend alert.
Guys, this might get significantly more interesting.
We ain't had Mikey abandoned us back in January, so we ain't had him back on here. We ain't had him back on. I'm gonna email him now. I feel like my Mac is like in its final months, but I refuse to buy a new one until it actually dies. Because I don't know if people know buying a new MacBook is like putting a down payment on the crib.
That is a down payment on the crib.
Yeah.
That's what, man, I don't care. People will always tell me the same thing about my MacBook, about my iPhone. This little iPhone 12 right here has held me down, and I will use this thing until the wheels fall off.
Oh yeah, I'm 100%. I'm not getting a new phone unless I have to, because then they be like, oh yeah, well you know your what they say your you can get a replacement. You do for upgrade. Like yeah, but I gotta still pay the.
I ain't trying to hear none of that.
See, Gary said you're the Neo Soul. I don't think you listen to Neo Soul. I don't think you listen to Neo
Yeah,
Soul.
I listen to all types of stuff.
Okay.
I listen to everything. Country music, rap music, neo soul, jazz. Love jazz.
I've been listening to nothing but Clips album. I was pulling in the clip. I pulled up into Amazon Fresh on Saturday. Feeling like Avon Barksdale.
I've never been to one of those Amazon Fresh stores before.
Oh, it's incredible. It is incredible. You can pay for everything with your phone. Y'all remember when that kid tore his ACL trying to catch on the ball?
Yes, I do.
I'm sorry. I would have laughed so hard. Like it's not funny, but it's funny. No, you see the actors doing the NBA this year. You know who be doing like 3-point shooting or the layup contest? Mm-hmm. He tore his ACL doing the layup contest. It was an Atlanta Hawks game. That shit was weird.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Damn, you got to play that shit off in front of the hose. That's crazy.
Oh man, Jefferson got to be my height. As I'm looking at him right now, he got to be.
I met him in 2022 at the World Series. Cool as hell.
I never met him. I met Shams.
I think that's a torpedo bat. Is that a torpedo bat? No.
It just looked colorful.
It just looked kind of wide.
So Cal finished with 17. So he's tied for third. So Matt Olson right here.
Yeah, Matt Olson. I can't believe Jazz really went up there and put up.
And wasted our time. Wasted our time. That is 100% what he did. He didn't care about nothing.
I wonder what's the fewest amount of home runs that someone's hit in the Derby.
Jazz Chisholm. There's no way somebody has less than 3.
Let's look.
If somebody went to the Derby and had like 1 or 2. That's absolutely terrible. Let's see. Who's starting tomorrow in the All-Star game?
Hold on. Fewest home runs ever hit in a single MLB home run derby event occurred in 1990 at Wrigley, actually, where the 8 participants combined for just 5 homers due to the wind and the old format's constraints. Ryan Sandberg had 3.
Oh, wow.
Matt Williams and Mark McGwire chipped in 1 each. And Griffey Jr., Canseco, Fielder, Bonilla, and Strawberry went homerless.
That's crazy. I want to know what the old rules were. See, that hat that Cal Raleigh got on right now, get your ass beat. And not where, man. Oh, I think he's here. Yeah. Look who's back. What's going on, my boy? What's going on, fool? Yes, sir.
Chilling, man. Sweating this. I might be decent, man. I need Byron Buxton to win it all. So
you got a chance.
Yeah, I got a chance. He looked better when the clock was off and he was able to take his time. But these motherfuckers are hitting some nukes.
Yeah, this is a good derby. Mike, he's glad to have you back on. We ain't had you on the show in a minute. How you feeling, bro?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm good. How y'all doing?
Fantastic.
Pretty good, man. Enjoying my last calm week for the training camp start next week. So
the calm before the storm.
Calm before the storm. If I'm waking up 6 o'clock in the morning and driving out there.
Before you racking up the miles, you better get your tires fixed, oil changed,
All
you better
of
get
it.
some fluid, everything.
Yeah, all that, because they start practice gonna be early this year, so people need to get there up. They starting at 8.
Damn.
Practice starting at 8 o'clock.
But that should be decent for you coming back, because the Kennedy is
coming
all
back.
fucked up. Right.
Yeah, coming back.
If you can start coming back before 12, you decent.
Yeah. If I come, because last couple years, I be coming home like 3:34.
I just found out within like the last 15 minutes that like my primary physician is moving to Lake Forest. So rest in peace to that relationship, because that is far as fuck. So if anybody in the chat, if you're a licensed doctor, let me know.
Yeah, Lake Forest is.
Do they have to be licensed?
If you got that Balco pack, Balco pack, hit me.
Yeah, the thing about Lake Forest, you don't know how far it is till you actually drive out there. Like, at least if you're in the city. If you're in the city, like,
yeah.
It's 20 minutes past O'Hare. And O'Hare as far as it is.
See, that's the thing. It's far as hell for you, because you know, like where you grew up and where you stood at. That's still far for me though, because where I'm at right now, we went to Rana, Japan in Northbrook, and that's still like 30 minutes the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's still 30 minutes past, so that shit is far.
Yeah, super far. But I'm looking for it. It felt like this off season wasn't that long. Like I felt like I was just at the Super Bowl like last week.
Well, very true, and also they had all the new coach camp started early.
Yeah.
They got that benefit. Then the rookie training camp doubled back. Then and this entire year flew by. Like it's already July 15th.
Bro, it's already July 15th, bro. Like before you know it, we gonna be watching Christmas commercials. Like,
oh my God,
quick.
Olsen is in a groove right now.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! Hey, would you let y'all kids go out there and shag these fly balls?
Hell no.
Yeah, I would. Maybe I'm a bad parent, but I would. I would. If they want to go out there, go crazy, have fun.
I'll be out there having.
It looks like there are fewer kids than in previous years out there shagging balls. Because before they had like 100+ kids out there shagging balls, and I would always be so worried that they would just run into each other.
Yeah,
it don't look like that many.
It's also hot out there. They don't want one of these kids passing out from heat exhaustion.
Man, Bill's character.
I'll be having my whole 20. Okay, I'm good. The top 4, Buxton got 20. I'm decent. What is it? Who'd y'all take?
I took O'Neal.
I picked who did I play?
James Wood.
James Wood. Yeah, that didn't work out so well for me.
It's always tough for the first person to go, because you got to set the tone. I feel like that middle spot is a little bit better, because you kind of know what you got to do, and you learn from them. Plus with him, like, this is a completely different swing. This is a completely different way to go at it, and not for nothing, he's like 0 for 19, like his last like 19 at bat. So he's kind of already slumping. Yeah.
Jazz just went up there disrespecting the game. I don't know what the hell that was.
The official MLB tweet for that was hilarious. It says Jazz was out there for the vibes with 3.
I was saying he was definitely at Blue Flame last night. I know a nigga that was in there listening to Young Thug all night. He was enjoying being in Atlanta. See, they got the people in the back. They got to be like in high school. They way too geek.
Wait, so why did it say 20 and now it's 15?
I
don't know why it's definitely 15. I got the baseball.
Or is that 20 pitches? Yeah, I think it was 20 pitches.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, what's going on? But yeah, this has been dope. Who y'all think winning tomorrow?
I'm still taking O'Neal Cruz.
So you talking about the game?
I'm talking about tomorrow. Who you like for the I think the National League. Like this is their year. If they don't win this year, then I don't know if they'll ever win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the National League to me. We were just talking about like how
one year I'm taking the NL.
How mediocre the American League is, right? No team in the American League, I'm like, yeah, I like them.
I like the Tigers. I like the Tigers.
Okay,
but
the Tigers.
They're still a little bit unproven, but they're clearly the best team. And then, hate to say it, and we say it every year. We said it last year. The Astros just consistently put up 90 wins. Yeah. They let the Mariners get hope. They but I don't think they could win anything, but they'll be there. They'll fuck around and end up in the ALCS just off strength because of the rest of the competition.
Finishes with 15.
Finish with 15. Look at Randy. Like I know how to brought Randy Roseran's chains like 5 times, bro. Like. Yeah, he's Ghostface Killer change, bro. Like,
yeah, that's one dark Cuban / fake ass Mexican. I will never get over what he did to us in the World Baseball Classic. That shit should be illegal.
Oh, bro, he was going crazy. Yeah, but I can say, man, in general, I think this has been a good year for the MLB. I think, Courtney, we was talking about on the show, like before the season ended, where I was like, I feel like this is the best state the game has been in since the late 90s, early 2000s. Like, it feels like they're starting to actually know what they're doing.
100%. Viewership is up. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of young talent. You know, like how many people are going to turn on the TV tomorrow and be like, who the fuck is Jacob Wilson? You know, that art, you know, watching every single day. You know, the casual is going to be like, where's Bobby Witt Jr.? But there's a lot of young talent. I think it shows this year. I had sent y'all my early like all-star pick when I first voted, and I got to go back to it. But I think I hit it on the nail because I wanted to see some young blood in it, and we got that with Caminero. Granted, that was off of reserve, but Jonathan Aranda, you know, you got Jacob Wilson. I said that he should have started. And, you know, James Wood. I felt James Wood should have started. I think it's great to see my buddy Primo, Javi Baez back in the All-Star game. But I also think it's some bullshit because he should not be starting. You could have, like let's be real. Byron Buxton should be starting. And if we really want to go there, Cedar Rafaela from Boston Red Sox completely got robbed of not even being a reserve. But I think it's very interesting. And, you know, there's a lot of young talent. Last year, they had a lot of attention because, you know, Paul Skeens rookie year, and they went ahead and he started in the All-Star game. And then, you know, this year, the controversy with Mizorowski from the Brewers. But all in all, I think it's the only All-Star game in professional sports that still matters.
That's
the only All-Star game.
Right.
Right. It's the only All-Star game that is still good and competitive. And I listen, y'all know me. I will watch the Rays and A's game on a Tuesday night over most shit. So of course I'm gonna watch a 9-inning baseball game in July.
Okay. We didn't do it.
But yeah, of course I'm gonna watch a 9-inning All-Star game tomorrow in July. So it's pretty dope, and I think it's cool to see some of the the younger guys here. Not a lot of people are watching Pittsburgh Pirates baseball. So for those of the non-casual fan that's seeing O'Neal Cruz, seeing somebody like Junior Caminero, they're probably like, oh, who's this kid? I think the game is in a good spot. I wish Acuna would have did it instead of Olsen, but
I think the way they're marketing the game has also been good too, because the number one thing I feel like MLB last couple of years, they're actually promoting their young players, which I felt was an issue before. Like even when Tim Anderson was doing the bat drop and they were real anti-bat drop, it was like they're embracing stuff like that. And even when they had to let the kids play campaign, but they really wasn't letting nobody play. Like it's like they're finally doing that. And I think that helps tremendously for them. And also coming off a Dodger Yankee World Series, even though it was, Dodgers did what they had to do, that brought a lot of casual fans in just off those two fan bases in two markets. So I think it's been a good year for Major League Baseball. So I'm interested.
Yeah, I think they do.
Out.
I think they're doing a good thing too. Granted, it's not the most convenient ways to watch sports when you start the season while spring training is still going on over with the Tokyo series. But you're bringing in an entire country, that loves the game. I think back to it, back when that was going on, Jesse Rogers was talking about, that there was a large collection of Japanese fans that were at that game screaming PCA. Mind you, this is before PCA kind of took off, really this year. So the game is in a good spot. And I think they have to do the right thing right now promoting it. You're in contract talks with, trying to find a new home for your weekly games. ESPN is there. And while I do still think they go back to the table with ESPN, this is no better time than to promote all these young guys. There's a lot of first-time all-stars this year. And that's good. And yeah, like to Orla's comment, the new rules have helped. It makes everything quicker. I went to my first.
They're like NBA games now.
Bro, I went to my first Sox game this year a couple weeks ago with my boy Gordo. We went to Sox Giants, the deciding game on a Sunday. Started at 1:10. We were already like trying to figure out what to do at 4:00. We were already in the whip. Like, all right, we're gonna bounce around. Are we gonna go somewhere else and day drink? So like, you can really, catch a baseball game, enjoy it. It'll go by quick and still go on about your day. I remember as a shorty, you would go to
be in that joint 5 hours.
you go to the 7:00, 7-11 first pitch game. You're not getting home till after midnight. So it's become a lot more enjoyable, and for the most part, you're getting action, at every turn. All right, Buxton versus Junior. Oh Lord,
this should be good. I was just saying too earlier. Shout out to Byron Buxton for actually being healthy this year.
Yeah,
Usually he's cooked by now. We always talking about, what would the Twins be like with him in there? But shout out to Byron. It's like Gary, you said, game moves faster, and I think actually for like this, ADHD generation, that really helps tremendously because, even as much as I enjoy baseball, nobody won't be in the ballpark for 5 hours.
No, 100%.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, let's get this show on the road, and I think that they're embracing what they do well, and they're doing it well because and also what I love what they do, and it's something the NBA doesn't do. They're not trying to compete with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep thinking like the NBA be too worried about what the NFL doing. Like you're not beating that monster any day of the week. Like I still don't understand why they don't have NBA and TNT anything no more, but they weren't doing it during Thursday Night Football. Like, bro, like there might be some fans out there who don't want to watch this. Give that to your audience. And so I just feel like they're running away from it. But baseball, like I really want to see, like, you said ESPN come to the table. I really want to be like what it'll be like they're on a network that actually dedicates them to like where you make something like baseball a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like where it can be like a Sunday Night Football. Because I think that the NBC is gonna make Sunday Night Basketball a huge thing on NBC right after the NFL season ends. So I really want to see
Sunday Night Basketball.
Yeah, they're doing that after the NFL season on NBC. So I think that's going to be big. Yeah, so I want to see what that's going to be like.
I will be watching Providence versus Butler college basketball. But no, it'll be interesting too. I really do like my man Buxton is struggling. But I really would like to see what I like the presentation. I think the best presentation right now of baseball is on Apple TV on Fridays.
Yeah.
100%. So I would have loved to have seen that, and people
don't like that it's on Apple.
Yeah.
People so mad about that shit. And like I get it to an extent, but at the same time, we're in a new era, dog. It just is what it is. If there's any streaming that people will pay for, it's sports. It's sports.
I got blessed, right? So I got T-Mobile. I got the free MLB package and stuff. But this year I got extremely blessed. I can't say no names, but I do have somebody that works for MLB, And so MLB employees get to watch every game, nothing blacked out. So I've been able to watch nightly, Cubs, Sox, and every game. And even though I have Apple TV, so that's been beneficial. And I think that's another thing. I think that's the next step that the league needs to get to, because there are a lot of people that would like to watch those games that are still in local markets, but refuse to pay, for cable. I think my guy pays like $297 a month for his cable, internet, and home security. And that's ridiculous. Then you tie in the Netflix, the Amazon Prime,
streaming platforms. You might as well get cable damn near. With all that shit be adding up, bro. Like, you get, especially if you're somebody who watches a lot of TV shows like me.
Exactly.
So I gotta have my Disney Plus or my HBO Max or whatever, and all that joint adds up, and then all the stuff the sports be on as well. So, it's I was just telling Courtney too earlier. It's kind of like we talk about how tough it is for kids to get into sports, but it's tough if you just like a sports fan. You just want to go to games. Like, these shit is expensive.
I was just talking to that about this old head in my office the other day. I went to the printer. That's how I know football season is coming. I went to the printer. I printed something, and there was something already there in the tray. And I flipped it over, and the man's ordering like a Jalen Hurts jersey and a Scully. And like I flipped over to see the name, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know he was an Eagles fan. He came right behind me. He said, "You looking at my shit?" And I was like, and I said, man, I'm trying to see who the ops are on the floor. I didn't know we had an Eagles fan here. So we start talking, and it's his 55th birthday this September, and he's really, really contemplating going, to that opening game over at the Link. But he's like, man, to be honest, like I could do it. He's like, but they just price you out, of the stadium. I was just with my people this weekend, and we more than likely will be going to Vegas for the Bears game. But when you look at it, it's extremely expensive to go to this, and the NFL knows that, and prices are only going to go up, as we know here.
Yep, and mind you, Mikey, tourism in Vegas is already down because Vegas has priced out so many of the middle class, and like Value Vegas used to be a huge selling point behind going to Vegas. Like, no, you couldn't sit up there and fucking go to the Wynn and, gamble thousands of dollars every night, but you could still end the night with some $2.99 steak and eggs and $1 and, or 99-cent shrimp cocktail. Like that.
Right, exactly. Hitting your buffets and stuff. They don't even have, that right now is like $60
don't even really exist anymore. There's a couple, but not many.
Hey, Mikey, did you see the prices for Week 1 Monday Night Football, boy?
So yeah, I was looking at that too. They want like, for the seats that I had for the Vikings game last year, and Scott, you came down and saw where we were at, and we were in row 1. I was right there talking shit to Josh Martellus. They want like $1,300 for those. Yeah, and bro. That was like $800 for the 2 when I went, in November.
$1,300, I will go to my local sports bar and live like a fucking king and stay
keep bringing appetizers.
Give me for $200, $250, you could probably spend the whole day there and watch every game and drink. So it's you want to go for the experience, you want to go to say you did it, but then it's also like, man, is it worth it? I was looking today. The only flights headed out of Chicago like Friday to come back Monday have like a 12-hour layover. One of them said fly from Midway to Fort Lauderdale to Vegas. I'm like, why would I want to do that?
Why go backwards to go? Yeah.
Then the other ones are fly to San Diego, stay there for 7 hours, then go to Vegas, which is like an hour and 25-minute flight. Then you look at hotel or Airbnb. Then you look at the tickets. I was just on the Game Time app Saturday showing some people, and like $700 to sit in the 300 section. It's like the NFL is king, but that is just too ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And to be honest,
you already priced people out of the Super Bowl, like.
Right.
Obviously, like I know because there are more games. I know, the Super Bowl is only one game to decide who wins everything. So, but it's still like you could still afford to go to a World Series game. You can still afford to go, or, a lot of people can still maybe afford, depending on the matchup, can go to an NBA Finals game.
Right.
Super Bowl? No.
Nah, that's the tax write-off bowl.
Yeah, right. Well, exactly. And it's like, with because I'm looking right now, what I'll be doing, I'm looking at like the flights for the road games I got covered. That Black Friday game might not happen. I ain't gonna lie. them tickets in Philly like 700 round trip. I'm like, boy, I could go to London.
Yeah, to do that one, you might gotta drive. Oh man, Junior is so locked in, and I was heavy on him too. I don't know why I went Buxton, but
Buxton,
you can yeah. He's fried right now. I think Junior
I was really sold on a lefty winning this derby.
Olsen has been in between, I feel like, all season, and his swing is so long for like this format. It's not as quick. O'Neal makes sense. I was looking at so it's crazy because I was looking at it yesterday, and basically the players that do the best at this are the ones with obviously the quickest bat speed, and then the exit velo. And the ones with the quickest bats, the ones that were within the 100 percentile was Caminero at like 94, O'Neal, Cruz, and there was one more person that I think, and it was and Rooker. So it made sense as to to possibly go with them. I just thought that Caminero's a little young and would get a little tired quickly, but look at this. It just looks so effortless for him.
Yeah, he's in
I did not tell you, Scott, earlier that I feel like obviously you can't predict any of this shit, but like you could also kind of predict it if you pop the hood a little bit. So Mikey, instead, I didn't take bat speed into consideration, but I did take max exit velocity and pull ball percentage, and I had Cal Raleigh, O'Neal Cruz, Junior Caminero, Byron Buxton, Brett Rooker, James Wood, Matt Olson, Jazz Chisholm. And that's been fairly accurate so far.
Yeah, so like Julio in 2022, he had like the highest bat speed out of everybody, all of the participants in that one. Caminero and O'Neal are 100 percentile bat speed. Wood was 96. My thing with Wood, though, is just like he has insane power, but I don't view him as a home run hitter because if you really watch him, he's going oppo, left center, hitting the gaps all the time. Like he's going to spray the field. So I just didn't think he would do that. But Caminero, like if you just look at it, the bat speed just plays. It looks effortless. Like he looks like he was built for this. I'm glad he's getting that like this stage to show off on, because like I said, Tampa Bay Rays, nobody really pay attention to them, but they're always in the mix. And we won't mention that nasty man's name on here, but I do feel like they really had something cooking with this young talent over there.
For sure.
Yeah.
You see, I was watching A-Rod on Twitter. He's at one of them ballpark hotels that's like right behind Truist, and he can like walk out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the Omni that's right there at Truist has like the balconies, and you can just walk out and you can see.
Yeah, he's on that. Yeah, he's in the ballpark there.
That's fire.
Yeah. Mike, you over here? I wanted to ask you some baseball questions. Who has impressed you most as far as like a team that you could really see winning it all this year? I kind of feel like it's been like no team is just crushing it right now.
Honestly, I would say the Cubs, to be honest. They impressed me, and they caught my eye right away within the first 3 weeks of the season because they started off really hot, taking pitches, working at bats, and then instantly getting on base and stealing bases. And I didn't anticipate them being, one of the better base stealing teams in the league. When you look at it, Ian Happ will get you some. Tucker is he's not I wouldn't consider him a great base stealer, but he can get some.
He's decent.
Yeah, he's decent. It's weird though, because I feel like everything he does looks kind of fluky. He's just like long, but
he moves crazy, right?
Yeah, like he just kind of looks robotic. Like he looks like one of my guys, Birdo, that just looks like just long and goofy for no reason. But like so that really stuck out with me. And then their ability to put up runs. They had a stretch where they were leading the league and runs scored. I haven't checked it now. but they also had a really tough schedule. Going into the second half of this season, they are ranked last as far as strength of schedule. They have the easiest schedule going for the rest of the summer. And, I think that's going to play a part. Now, they suffered a major injury with Justin Steele. I didn't expect them to get this type of production out of Matthew Boyd. That was somebody that was used out of the pen with Cleveland. You're talking about somebody coming off Tommy John. Didn't really have max innings to go as a starter, and he's a legitimate all-star. Shota is good. And what they've been able to get out of Daniel Palencia. So I really do like the Cubs. Now, I still do have my question marks for them. I think they need to improve at third base as far as the bat. I don't think Matthew Shaw is a bad player. I just also think I look overall, like I like teams that have three-run homer potential. And they have a couple guys that could do it. But when you look across their infield, outside of Bush and Dansby, they're getting nothing out of Nico and Shaw in the power department. And Dansby is consistently inconsistent. He is the king of having his waves. He will be terrible, and then he'll run into a week over an 11-game stretch where he hits five home runs, and Cubs fans are saying Dansby's back, and then he teeters, and then you end up at the end of the year exactly where he should be, within a 240, 255 average, and that's what it is. So I think that they could use another third baseman, maybe somebody like Geno Suarez from the Diamondbacks. I think they could use another bat off the bench. Justin Turner, good guy, good role model in that clubhouse, but he's a coach at this point. If you watch his at bats, it's foul it off, pop up to the first baseman. That's kind of where he's at right now. So the Cubs, I would say in the NL, the Dodgers obviously are the favorites, they're the champs, and they got that lineup, but they almost got like $1 billion worth of injuries in their starting rotation.
Yeah.
I think
second year in a row at that.
For the second year in a row, and I just think they were able to get away with it last year. I just don't think they're going to be that fortunate this year. To go ahead and win it all with that type of rotation. And then, I think this is just a washed year with Mookie. I think, it's so crazy that illness, in spring training really just derailed the whole entire season for him. When you lose 30 pounds and, he has no power, it just doesn't look right for him. So I feel like they're going to still go deep, but for the AL, I mean, it's the Tigers are the best team, but I still worry about them and their ability to put up runs consistently. I worry about everything after Tariq Skubal. Casey Mize didn't have that good of a start. His last go around against the Mariners, he got rocked. So are they in the market to go and add another starting pitcher? And then that's the other thing too. This deadline is going to be pretty interesting. So I'll go with the sleeper, and this was my sleeper team to start the season. I think the Boston Red Sox can make a run and get to the ALCS just off the strength that they're playing pretty well. They're getting some amazing pitching out of Lucas Giolito, and I think they're going to go
10 in a row right now. 10 in a row.
Yeah, they're at 10 in a row. I don't think they've lost a game to the Rays this year. They've handled them. They just swept them in a 4-game series. They're in the wild card hunt, and I think they're going to go ahead and add somebody pitching wise. You're not trading Aroldis Chapman. You're not trading Alex Bregman. You went up with the youth movement, and I think they got a shot to sneak into the wild card and make it tough on somebody in a best out of 5 series.
Yeah, I feel like everybody was shocked about the Rafael Devers trade, and it's like they had a little rough patch right there. But honestly, they've been playing way better than the Giants. Go ahead, Gordon.
May I interject with something real quick? Because I just think it's ridiculous, because the more I see the graphic about that first round longest home run tiebreaker between Brett Rooker and Cal Raleigh. That's so fucking stupid. Why is it not a swing off? First off,
right?
What are we doing? And also, down to the decimal point is impossible. That's like literally impossible for you to have that down to the decimal about, oh, this guy hit it 1.234 fucking inches longer. You don't, how do you even have the ability to track that down to that level? It's giving Rob Manfred made the call.
Yeah,
I don't to get the home run leader in there.
Correct.
Yes, 100%. Rob Manfred
makes sense. That's so silly. And that's no disrespect to him because obviously great fucking hitter. But come on, man.
You know, it's funny thing. Rob Manfred is terrible, but I still might think he's better than Adam Silver.
I don't think
I'm just proud of Adam Silver, man.
I don't think Adam Silver is bad. I just think he is heavily influenced by the European soccer model, and he's trying to kind of use that in the NBA, and I just don't think it works.
It don't work. They don't care.
Yeah, and
I didn't understand it until I actually started watching the sport of soccer. I was like, oh, I get what they're doing, but it's not. Niggas don't care about this like that.
Right. Hey, man, Randy is icy. The other thing too is I think not a lot of people talk about it. Like the amount of talent in the NBA isn't at its highest right now. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of, you know, your kind of star guys, like there's not that much talent. Like we were talking about it with my guys, because you know they're gonna be you're talking about expansion teams, and my boys are like, I don't think there's enough talent to.
Yeah, there's no role players anymore.
Right. You know, and they're
16 homers, by the way.
Who?
Cal Raleigh, you just hit 16.
Yeah, I'm watching right now. He was on a group where he had like 7 in a row. It's while we're on the home run derby format. I thought it was better with outs when it just went that way.
Yep.
You know, because like the pitches and the time clock, and even with the way they're recording. Yeah, and even the way they're recording this, you don't know what's out, what's in, like in real time. I thought it was better with outs. I sit here and watch this for 4 hours if it, you know, like I think the baseball, but I get it. It's kind of like what we said. They're trying to speed everything up and get people in and out of there.
And I feel like I went to the home run derby in 2003 when it was at Comiskey. And it just feels like it's compared to other baseball events, like it's not the best atmosphere, at least from what I remember. I was like 15 at the time. Like it's not like the best atmosphere for it, but the rest of the events are like you know, people are jazzed up for the actual all-star game. I feel like the home run derby is better when you watch it on TV than it probably is in the stadium. Like I went to
I went to the one in 2017 in Miami at Lone Depot, and I caught the same vibe. Like it's cool to just see missiles, but like that's it. Like you're just it was just like exactly what it is. Like I'm just there for a glorified BP, and it's cool watching it at the crib. Plus, it's expensive as shit. Like just to get in there. But it will be interesting.
To Dodger Stadium, that joint was ridiculous.
It's going to be expensive in a couple years when it's at Wrigley.
Oh, bro, everything over there finna be overpriced.
Gary said, my new World Series prediction is Philadelphia and Detroit, and Philadelphia wins the series. Phillies leave way too many runners in scoring position for my liking. Yeah. They have a propensity to just not be able to come up with the timely base hits, but we'll see. You know, it's July, and you know when everybody comes back on Friday, you're 0-0 really for the most part. But I know Philly is in on trying to get Johan Duran from the Twins. I think that'll make their back of the bullpen better. But I still just worry about them offensively. I tweeted it a couple days ago, but I would love for them to find a way to snag Byron Buxton as well.
I was just about to ask you, do you think that Byron Buxton would get traded? Because I feel like if I'm the Twins, I cash in on that while he's healthy.
I think it's hard. I think it's hard to do that when you got. If you do Buxton, then you need to consider Correa. and some of those other veterans, you know, like if you're considering trading Byron Buxton, then do you see what you could get for Pablo Lopez?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, at that point it opens up.
If you're trading Duran, you know, then you're basically if you're trading Duran, you're basically punting on the rest of the season because that's your lockdown closer. And you know, to be honest though, that is the only division. That division is the only one, and I think that's over like a 10-game lead. It's over.
Let me see. I'm pulling it up for you right now.
I think the Tigers have like a 10-game lead.
We looking up the Olsen home run for you right now.
Matt Olson's longest homer was 460 feet. It was his 7th homer, and it was 107 miles an hour off the bat.
Okay, there we go. There we go for you. But yeah, I think that division, and that's what's kind of like when I look at the Tigers. That kind of like, you know, it's kind of like we talking about the 2005 White Sox. Like we talking about on Twitter the other day. Like they're too much on cruise control. Like the White Sox needed the Indians to wake them up the last month.
Yeah, so it's in September. Yeah.
Yeah, like they needed that because when you too much on cruise control, that can bite you in the ass come playoff time because you ain't really facing no person.
I thought about that the other day, this weekend when they were playing the Mariners, because I thought they went into the All-Star break kind of, you know, they lost the series to the Mariners, and a couple of those games they got their ass spanked, even with Skubal on the mound. And I was just thinking, like, how does a team with a 10, 11 game lead in the division in July, how do you stay motivated to go through the rest of the season? You know, you start talking player performance and just being able to find a rhythm, but you know, you're not at risk of losing your lead in the division. You're solidified, and you know it's tough. It's tough to kind of to play like that. You know, I look at the NL Central. Look at the opposite side. Cubs had a pretty big lead in the division, and the Brewers out of nowhere are on their ass. You know, so now these games for the Cubs. They're not running away with the division anymore. Every game is going to be tight now for the rest of the summer, and I think that'll make a younger team like them better, for it.
Yeah, and I think too, like it's been a minute since the Cubs were in the play. Like, obviously, they made 2020, but there's no crowds. So it'll be like 2019 last time they made it, or did they miss in 2019? They missed in 2019. They missed 2019. It was 2018 was the last time.
Yeah. No, they went to the playoffs. I want to say
it was 17 and 18. I think they missed 2019.
They went a fluky year. I don't know if it was the
fluky year was the COVID year, the 2020 year.
They went against the Marlins and they lost to the Marlins.
Yeah, that was 2020.
O'Neal Cruz is doing, but O'Neal Cruz is making it look so.
Yeah, it's looking effortless right now.
5 so far.
Yeah.
The exit is insane.
They let Chris Tucker in the dugout with Ken Griffey Jr. I thought Chris Tucker was from Los Angeles for the longest time.
You thought what?
I thought Chris Tucker was from LA for the longest time.
Where's he from?
Like, he from Atlanta. He from Atlanta.
Oh.
He is from Atlanta.
Okay, so looking at the Courtney, I'm looking at the screen right now, right? And they just show Freddie Peralta. There's no way the Brewers can trade him, right?
I don't know. Actually, let me look up his.
But my whole thinking is he's entering a walk year, but you're a game out, and you're in a wild card spot.
I don't think the Brewers are making that move simply because, I mean, they don't really have to. They don't. That's still a winnable division.
A super winnable, but a lot of people are saying that maybe they would flip him because they got Woodruff back, and then you add Miz, and they like the rest of what they got going. But I wouldn't.
I don't think you trade Freddie Peralta when you're a game back right now of the Cubs. Like that would be the ultimate weird kind of rolling over move, in my opinion.
Yeah, that would be so cocky. But I think I think if they get another bat, I like a real impact bat. I just don't know who that is. I
Yeah,
think
and
if somebody's
that's
sneaky,
the
I
worst
think they
part about
can.
having this many teams that are like still kind of in the mix is you
Right.
really don't know who's going to be buying and selling. It doesn't seem like there's that many sellers this year.
That's why it's gonna be
Yeah.
interesting deadline to me. That's why.
Yeah, I think we're at the point where Arizona is probably gonna have to wave the flag. They're 5.5 right now out of a wild card spot. But I think they're gonna have to probably make. They have a very interesting out of the break. They go St. Louis for 3, Houston for 3, Pittsburgh, Detroit before the deadline. You have to make ground with the St. Louis and the Pistons.
Like the tough side of the fucking bracket, man.
Yeah, he got with Raleigh there. So I think the Diamondbacks will sell. The Marlins could sell, although I know Edward Cabrera got hurt. Oh, Brent Rooker on the home run derby tiebreaker. Maybe if they have it to the decimal point, they should display that during the derby and not wait till everyone's done to bring out that information. That might be helpful.
But again, you can only do that if you're putting in the call.
Exactly.
Put in the call.
Exactly.
Say, would Cleveland trade Clase or J-Ram? I can't see them trading J-Ram.
I can't see them trading J-Ram, but I can see them trading Clase. I can see that. The thing with Jose Ramirez is he could have left. He's on what is regarded as, and for Cleveland, especially for them, as a friendly contract. He didn't break the bank. He could have easily went over and got 230, 250, but he said, no, I'm cool. I got bread. I want to stay in Cleveland. So I can't see it this year. Maybe there's a discussion, in the off season about trading him based on the direction of the franchise. But I don't see that. You look at Boston, they're in the spot right now. Seattle is trying to trade back for Suarez, which is funny from the Diamondbacks. Tampa Bay's a 1.5 out. Texas is interesting at 3.5 out. A lot of people thought maybe they would trade. Oh my God.
Yeah, you saw that shit.
Holy shit. Look at Camanero's face like, what the fuck?
That was 119 miles an hour exit velo, 498 feet.
That shit looked further than the 513 one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he said that shit.
If he could pace himself here, he might be able to catch up. That one's
there's no
short.
timer.
That one's short. I know a lot of people thought the Rangers would trade something from their staff, but they're 3.5 out. What are they out in the division? In the division, they're 8.5 back. So I look at the Rangers, right? Do you flip Eovaldi? He's having a great year. Courtney,
you want people to keep coming to these fucking baseball games. You
got Detroit, the A's, the Braves, the Angels before going into the deadline. You gotta kind of go on a run here, right? Like 5.5 back, or what are they? What did I just say that they were? They're 3.5 back.
3.5.
I don't think anybody is taking DeGrom and his $90 million that's left. At this point.
Absolutely not. Yeah, nah.
So it's going to be to Scott's point on where the deadline is. The report came out yesterday that even though he's batting 190, there's like a holy shit, Cruz, geez, that there's still a race for like 8-9 different teams that are trying to trade for Luis Robert. And even though he's batting 190, his power's down to everything. And that just goes to show you that they're like, you know what, we'll just take this flyer on this guy, and we think we can
do you
salvage
think it's a thing? I was about to ask you, do you think it's a thing where teams looking at Luis like we can fix him?
Definitely. And also at the very least, bless you, at the very least, you can put him in for a late game, defensive situation, and to steal bases, you know, and then work on the rest of the shit in the off season because he still will be, I think, have some years left. So I definitely think some team thinks they could fix him. Dodgers are in on him. Mets are in on him. Phillies are in on him. The Royals and the Padres. I'm trying to figure out what the Royals are trying to do because I keep seeing that they're trying to possibly be buyers, but you're 4.5 games out of a wild card spot. Like, I think that's somebody. I think that's a team that could start trading people. Seth Lugo, you know, maybe Seth Lugo and the Cubs can line something up there. So it's going to be interesting. Boston could use more pitching. The Cubs could use more pitching. The Mets could use more pitching. Dodgers could use more pitching. So, and then the Blue Jays. You know, the Blue Jays came out of nowhere. A lot of people thought they would be a seller.
Yeah, the Blue Jays, man. The Blue Jays kind of impressed me.
I'm really upset about O'Neill Cruz right now. That stinks.
So the final is
Caminero
versus Robin. Yeah. You know, the MLB love that. They wanted their boy up in there. They wanted their boy Cal up in there.
I'm surprised. Like, I didn't think he was kind of built for this, but he's crushing shit.
Who, Raleigh?
Yeah. I just thought he would probably get tired.
Well, I said the opposite. I'm like, this dude goes out and he catches 9 innings, so I know his legs aren't going to get tired.
That's true.
You know, that's what a lot of dudes say that they have problems with, is that their legs get tired. And then, I'm like, I feel like I'm not. Yeah, the pulled fly ball percentage, max exit velo. I'm like, yeah. I
thought he took a risky calculation that first round by switching over to the right-handed side.
Yeah.
I thought he should have just stood left-handed, but it paid out. And in this round right here, he stood left-handed and he was smoking shit. He should just stay like that.
I said a lefty would win this derby.
Well, you got your shot.
I think if he stays lefty.
So how many do you think is going to take to win this? Another 20 piece, 21?
Like 14.
15.
14,
yeah.
15.
Yeah, I got 15. Yeah. That's what I'm at with it.
I would like to see Caminero win.
What is this movie with the dude from Better Call Saul?
When you ain't never seen Nobody?
Nah, I ain't seen this shit.
Oh, Amazon Prime, Nobody. Throw it on. Good mindless movie.
Mindless action.
The Riz is in it. Is good. It's good. It's a good hour and 50 minutes of just people getting their ass whooped by my man Saul.
Yeah, I'm gonna peep that. He was in the Bear getting his ass kicked by John Bernthal.
Damn, I didn't even see this new season.
It's pretty good. It's way better than season 3. I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap into that. The other shit. What was that shit on Netflix that was good? The Waterfront. I love a good scummy white family that's in the business of selling drugs and doing illegal shit. Yeah. It's just like Ozark. It's called The Waterfront. It's pretty good.
I just binge watched Quarterback real quick, and I kept smiling every time Ben Johnson's on there talking. I was like, we got him.
Man, today I was driving. For some reason, I was like, man, I can already tell you what the topic of conversation is going to be after the first 2 weeks if the offense ain't on shit. But then Jared Goff. So combine that with, let's just say, us shockingly, I would say shockingly, Jared Goff lighting it up, and they're gonna say, "We told you it was Dan Campbell. We told you it was the Detroit way." And I'm just trying to remain optimistic, but I'm not saying shit. I'm not talking no cash shit this off season. Just get me to the games. I've learned my lesson. Yeah, I'm taking.
That's what me and Bane said. Me and Bane did advice. Me and Bane did a like part 3 and 4 of our 7th and Hellas offseason series. I was like, look, I got them 9-8, and until they got until I'm not getting excited. I don't care if they start 5-1. I'm not getting excited until they're playing good football around Thanksgiving. Because one thing that we know, them first 8 games, low key, are lies. all across the NFL. We see it all the time. If you're playing good football going into if they playing good football going into December, I'm like, okay, we might have a shot here. But
I won't even say December. Get me to what is that? Give me to Veterans Day in November, that second week, where it's like, okay, we still like we're not. I don't got the mock draft up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's been a while since we ain't had the mock draft up in November.
Shit, Deion Miller was saying some shit that had me laughing. She's like, Bears fans want to talk playoffs and all this. She's like, shit, just score a touchdown before the first half. Don't score don't wait to score in the second half. Like baby steps.
Don't do what we did the last 3 opening weeks. Right. The last 3 have been disgusting.
What you got?
Circling back to baseball real quick, it is actually should be illegal that this fucking program is 3 hours.
I was about to say that. I was like, look,
like they are really dragging this shit.
They are dragging. Here we go. Final Cal Raleigh versus who y'all got?
I'm taking Caminero. Fuck it.
I want Caminero to win.
I'm taking Junior. I'm taking Caminero.
Yeah, I want Caminero to win. I don't want to hear about the big number for 5 more days. Like, enough.
How many do y'all think he finishes with? He's at 38 now. How many do you think he gets in the second half of the season?
Oh, like in total? I think he gets at least 50.
That's light.
I think he could touch 55.
I think 55.
Assuming this doesn't fuck up his swing.
That's why I said 50. Nikhil said, Mikey, it's great to see you back on the show.
My guy, what up? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I would like to see another little. I would like to see a tight race in September for like home run leader if we could get it. A little race between him, Judge, and maybe Ohtani. Ohtani's only 6 off right now. We know he could pop off for 3, at any moment in the game and catch right back up. Yeah, Raleigh is just smoking shit.
Yeah, and the way you look, like, I want to see Aaron Judge play well in October. That's what I want to see. He becoming like the MLB James Harden.
Yeah, oh my God.
He's smoking.
He is blasting shit. Shout out to his pops with the fucking Hokas on.
Somebody said he had
ups earlier.
Yeah, he said
he got them fat ass New Balances on.
Scott, didn't I tell you that was a torpedo bat?
It is a torpedo bat?
Yes, it is. I told you. I was like that like hyper scooped out, like on the top, the scoop taken out, and then it was wider. The barrel looked wider.
These are just light swings, bro. Look how far it's going.
7. Okay, you might not be off with saying 14, 15.
14, 15 to me, because these motherfuckers got to be tired. Like, I know their arms feel like
100%.
spaghetti right now. Bro, I know I've said it 5 times, but this nigga Randy Arozarena is shining, bro. Like,
yeah, he got.
It's that baseball money.
Yeah, he got my life around his neck right now.
This is why I maintain that rappers be wearing fucking moissanite and cubic zirconium. Because
100%.
Don't nobody be more icier than Justin Jefferson. He puts rappers to fucking shame.
Yes.
He got different type. I'll be like, I didn't see that. I've never seen that before.
And then like he wear it during the games. When I was watching Receiver, and he has his one of the team people on the team, like they have his bag with his jewelry in there. He'll score a touchdown. Like, you want to put the chain on? Put the chain on.
That's
right. He is out here just sending.
Orla said, Randy the go Mexican. Fuck out of here. I'm checking the papers. That's 100% Cubano right there.
Yeah, I don't buy that either. Yeah, there's no way. I'm not buying it.
Crushing shit. When are y'all doing the NFL? Oh my God! Right, the NFL season preview show.
We're doing that the week. Let me see. We just booked it yesterday.
This man is already his hit 15
We
of them.
are. So you talking about the Bears preview shows, or just when we do our NFL special?
Bears.
So we are shooting that the week, the 16th. Yeah, no. We shooting that the week of August 6th. So yeah, from the 6th to the 18th, we'll be shooting that. We're gonna be shooting that on location, and also we're gonna be doing interviews at Hallis Hall with players and media members like before. And then we're also gonna do a freezing cold takes segment from take all our bad takes from last year's.
So 18 weeks of Bears dialogue.
Oh, I'm talking about just from our preview show. We shot at Pillars. Well, we was up there.
From that shit. Oh, that was everything. That was everything. I think the only thing I was close on was I said 3,500 yards for Caleb, and I think that's exactly what it was.
What he
like
had,
35, 35-2. But I think that was literally the only thing that I was right on.
Scott, 15 homers for Cal.
15. I was spot on.
15. Well, and that's not even. But he still has the bonus round.
Oh, he still got the bonus round. See, they got to do a better job explaining this.
Yeah, he still has the bonus round, and if it's over
425, Pops is in the zone, bro.
Yeah, he's
Pops is in the zone.
I really think that, like, obviously who's in the box matters, but I really think more than anything, like, who's pitching to the hitter. Remember when fucking Charlie Morton was throwing to Acuna? And I'm like, my brother in Christ, why are you throwing fucking curveballs?
Throwing sinkers and shit.
Bro, look at Pops. He in there like, hey, let's get this.
Pops needs his ass a steak after this.
They definitely going to the finest restaurant in the A. After this, he crushing a couple beers tonight. He crushing 100%. A couple of them. 100% he crushed a couple beers.
He gonna catch one inning tomorrow of Tariq Skubal and be chilling the rest of the game.
Jesus, he sent that to fucking Bankhead. I want to go to that park. Like, I've only been outside. I haven't been inside it. It looks like it's nice as hell.
Yeah, I would like to. Excuse me. I would like to check that park out. Yeah, watch out, kids. And one of them kids gonna end up in a fucking hospital. The rest of their summer fucked up.
That kid behind Junior look like a young Prince Fielder.
You see him?
Yeah. He look like a young Prince Fielder. Like Pop's arm getting tired. Oh, there we go. God damn. Jesus. Lord have mercy.
He might get 20 shots. He just hit some shit to Dante's living room.
Dante out there, and then shout out to Dante holding down our coverage for the Barber's Chair. Check out his interviews. He got 2 interviews with Javi Baez, one with James Wood. We got a couple others that's gonna be dropping tomorrow. So look out for that. Shout out to Dante holding us down. Another one, bro. He getting 20.
That one is, it's 20.
He getting 20, bro. Them white boys about to chop. They going crazy. Drinking $15 beers.
He got one left. If he could get 18, that puts a lot of pressure on the young boy. But I'm telling you, Caminero had like 7 in his first 9 pitches the last round, and he only needed 7 to beat. He only needed 8 to beat to beat Buxton. So he still might be able to do it. Yeah, Riley's gonna try to put some distance here. 18.
This is crazy.
See, why don't they bring these balls out when I be betting on home run props during the season? Because I haven't seen home runs like this flying all year.
Yeah, the ball's been dead.
Keep in mind, it's like 85 degrees there right now. They're 1,000 feet above sea level in Atlanta.
Man, listen, Courtney.
That ball's flying.
The other day, my girl was like, "What are you doing?" I was laying in bed. She's like, "What are you doing on your phone?" And I showed my phone, and I was like, "I'm looking up weather temps for home runs." And she's like, "Never in my million years would I have thought you'd be looking up weather temperature in baseball stadiums." I was like, "Yeah, that's when you realize you're with a straight fucking nerd."
Yeah, someone asked me like, when I was there, he was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I said, looking at Jung Hoo Lee's defensive metrics. Sorry, I'm not texting the hose. My
Yeah,
bad.
nah. If I was, I couldn't be saying that if I was out here single. Like they'd be like, "What?"
That's what I told you. Same shit earlier. I'm like, I have a fucking bobblehead collection, bro. It's the least like.
Courtney said you walk in her house. Courtney said you walk in her crib, you look like a red robin.
Her shit look like sluggers.
I like to keep it condensed to this part of the house, okay? But on my TV stand are all my hockey stuff, and then on my desk. So it's kind of just this part of the house is just.
I would bet good money that when you get to Courtney's door, like the mat outside of her door is like shaped like home plate and shit.
It is not. Yeah. It is not. I'm not that cheesy.
When you go to her when you go to the bathroom, instead of like the regular towel rack, it's shaped like a Louisville Slugger baseball bat.
Yeah.
You got a
baseball handle that you put your toothbrush in.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. And first time my girl came to my crib in Miami when we just started like dating, she came in the middle of football season. She was like week 12, so I had the Bears shower curtain up. She looked at that shit and she was like, "Yeah, this we're gonna have to make some changes." She's like, "We're gonna have to make some changes if I'm moving in."
I got some Bears flip flops on right now. I got some clean Bears flip flops on right. I be having to wear all my Bears merch because I can't wear it to the facility. Like I had to change. I be having to change my iPhone wallpaper. I had like a nice.
When you get there and stuff.
Yeah, cause I got nice Soldier Field picture that I took myself. I can't be interviewing somebody and I got the stadium on it. Looks nuts. So or somebody on TikTok.
They'll be like, "Why you got that?" I remember where my job is at.
Right, exactly. Somebody on TikTok, why you got the Dodgers hat on? Like, what you want me to be wearing a Bears hat? Like,
right, they don't pay me. They don't pay me.
They do not pay me to do that, and I don't want them to. They already stalked my Twitter. So,
but I do got a question. Who bullied you into changing the Kobe Bryant picture from the back, bro?
Okay, so the Kobe picture. No, that's not true. Nobody bullied me on that. Kobe's right here. I'm looking at Kobe right here. It's above my TV. But I was like,
for hockey, he got the Blackhawks up there, and I'm like, where the Kobe at?
Yeah, I moved Bean over there. Bean, see, Bean was a birthday present. Shout out to Pavi and Damien. They got this for my birthday like 5 years ago. But I was like, I talk a lot of Chicago sports, and I don't have a Chicago sports background, and that kind of looked nuts. I had a meeting with I got like a fake little PR team right now, marketing team. That they helped me out with branding. So they was
that
like,
makes sense. It makes sense. You
got
to switch the Dodgers hat.
Yeah, I do. I do got to switch the Dodgers hat.
And what blows me is that's not even like the traditional Dodgers hat. It's black and white.
I'm gonna tell you,
if you want to wear black and white, just throw the crib Sox hat on, man.
No, but see, I lost my Sox hat in the move. So you want to know what my dumb ass did? So when I was moving out of my apartment, so I don't know if I threw it out or Damien threw it out, but we were moving out of my apartment. I had a bag with clothes I had to wash at Pappy house and clothes that in a bag just had my stuff in it. One of us threw away the bag with the stuff in it. I think it was me.
That happened to me moving back this way because I had a bag that was for donation and a bag of stuff that I wanted. And I unpacked and I had the donation bag and I said, wait, where's the actual shit that like I was gonna wear that still fits me?
And the reason I got the black Dodger hat is because in Los Angeles, you gotta be careful which color hat you wear. I'm gonna get the neutral Dodger hat. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was. But yes, I'm gonna give me some more White Sox hats. I was looking for like hats for like every team. Like I lost my Blackhawks hat. I had a nice Blackhawks hat. I lost that. And NBA hats be weak as hell. So I'm not getting no.
Yeah, NBA has. Yeah. NBA has looking like Orla. You would be looking like Orlando wearing them shit.
I got a couple Bears hats. But I can't wear them all the time. Okay.
I don't got. I gotta like re-up my. If I'm gonna keep letting my hair grow, I gotta re-up like on every fitted because nothing fits me anymore.
Yeah.
Nah, my hair is ridiculously long, so I probably got like 4 or 5 more times of getting my hair braided, and probably by like Thanksgiving, I'll rock the curls and I'll just cut it a little because I can't. My hair is too long, bro. I'm out here looking like Passion of the Christ. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look at this swing. Bat speed. He's got the fastest bat speed in this whole tournament, and look how effortless it looks for him. Like that's all. Like his swing come Friday is not going to be impacted by what he did today. He might be tired, but look at how effortless
the swing
this
ain't
is
gonna
for
be
him.
off. Yeah.
Right. Look at how effortless this is.
He already got 7.
Plus, he playing in the fucking Schaumburg Boomers fucking stadium over there, so he don't even got to worry about it. It's fucking small as fuck down there. And
he got
why he robbed him? Shorty robbed him of one.
He got that MLB The Show stadium. They be playing
exactly. Oh, did y'all see the kid rob him of one?
Yes. I'm watching the StatCast version.
This I was watching that one earlier. I swapped it. They playing the replay.
Yeah,
look at him. Look at him.
He literally robbed him.
Oh, he nasty for that.
Come on, how he robbed him?
All right, look at him. He's trying to be King Griffey Jr.
They call it. All the Dominicans right there calling that kid all types of mama huevos.
Goof ass kid trying to be Jermaine Dye. Stop it.
Did you see the other kid pushed him like, yo, what are you doing, Tyler?
Dude, what the fuck?
Nah, he tried to get a scholarship out there.
He like, no, look at me, LSU.
He said Mikey's leather chanclas got thrown out.
You got like the kid.
You gotta come on. That should be 8, bro.
I don't know, bro. Look at this swing, dog.
It's effortless.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he is too damn old to not know better.
It's effortless.
Yeah, he breaking this. Good night, Cal.
I told you. I don't know why I didn't do it.
You should have put that bet in.
I always like when the least suspecting dudes win it. It's a feel-good story.
And he was probably one of the last 3 people added too.
That last homer that he hit, the 14th, only
ESPN be faster with these camera angles, man.
Yeah, these camera angles are.
They like 2 balls behind pause.
They need to bring me back to Chris Berman and the back, like we saw every single one.
Yeah, back. Well, look at Vladdy looking like somebody Dominican uncle.
He looking like he got a bachata album coming out.
He do. My man Tatis. Yeah, they go little Prince Fielder right there. That's Courtney. I don't know if you watch it. That's the random dude I was talking about. Was he the weed carrier? Right there with Ellie. Some random dude. He got on shorts.
Oh yeah, who the hell is that?
Right, exactly. I've been wondering all night who is, buddy.
Let me see. I think you're ahead of me with the black shirt.
Yeah, dude with the black shirt. He's next to the little kid.
Hold on.
He been there all night. I don't know who buddy is. He got on shorts.
He's got a hat. He's got on. He got a Blue Jays hat. He got that shirt from fucking Brickyard Mall. He got that shit. He got that shit from B Fresh.
What? This is one of the greatest.
He got a Blue Jay. He got a Blue Jays hat on, so he's definitely probably related to. Yeah, Vladdy. Yeah.
Romero, do it, y'all. Can he do it?
3 outs left. I think he can.
That home run he hit.
This is shining moment right now. This is shining moment right now. Yeah, look at Buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Buddy right here. Yeah. With the Blue Jays hat. He look like a scammer.
He looked like a scammer.
Imagine he loses by 1 and it's because that kid robbed the homer.
Oh.
$1 million check because that kid robbed you of a homer.
You gotta ban him. It's like the kid who at that Yankee game like 30 years ago, who against the Orioles, when he grabbed that ball. All right,
Dante sent the video where he's at.
Dante
better watch out. He gonna get beamed with one.
He was standing next to that kid who broke his hand.
Bro, I seen that shit live. I need to rewind it because I 100% thought I saw Dante, but I was watching dude all geeked up with that caught that Caminero ball. That was the one that was like 425.
Okay, you got 15.
I don't know. Oh, you ahead of us, Scott?
Yeah, I'm ahead of you. Yeah, I ain't gonna blow it up.
So what's he need? He needs 19.
Yep. So if it's 18-18, they doing like a shootout.
They do a swing off. Yeah,
swing
they
off.
have a swing off
earlier. Head ass.
They should have. They won earlier. Scott, what games you going to for the Bears this year?
I'm trying to do almost all of them. The ones I'm not going to the Washington game because it's not even in DC, bro, and I don't have a car out there, so I'm not. That when I went to the one,
what do you mean it's not in DC?
It's not. It's in Landover, Maryland. It's like an hour and a half outside of DC.
Isn't that where you went to last time though?
Yeah, but I was staying. Right? Oh. Yeah, but I was staying in DC and we had a rental car.
Okay.
Because Pappy did the game with me, so we drove over there, and it's like ridiculous. So since I'll be going by myself, my brother ain't going to the game, so I was like, I'm not doing that one. But I'm trying to do all of them. That's the plan because most of the road games I can drive to. You got Cincinnati, right. You got the division games. I'm going to Vegas one. So yeah, Philly's the only question mark because them flights is ridiculous right now. So
you could drive to that.
I could, but it's also it's also the day before Thanksgiving too, so I don't know.
Or the day after. Yeah.
Day after Thanksgiving, I had to leave.
They look
early as hell.
You gotta get that plate and eat that on the road and take off at noon.
Yep. So I'll figure it out. But I did 13 last year, so I want to at least do a little bit more than that.
Yeah. So that extra round for Raleigh where he was at 15, that really was the determining factor. But if you look at it, it should have been what, Caminero at that round with 15. So the extra one he hit 16. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he got
robbed the one.
Yeah, Vladdy definitely looked like somebody uncle coaching everybody.
The Dominican 100%. Salty. They call it Raleigh, all types of mama huevo, coño, maricón. They call it everything.
The Derby, Scott.
Huh?
First catcher to win the Derby.
Yes.
You called it a lefty, right?
First catcher to win the Derby. Now he got that chain on. Pat McAfee
called it a lefty.
They did call that homer. They called it a homer.
Oh, the kid called?
Yes.
They didn't want that kid. That kid looked like Gordon Beckham.
Vlad looked like he got them, like he got that pack in the car. Like he looked like somebody. he looking like he got the punto on lock. Whoever needs it, come holler at him.
Well,
Mikey, you have been missed, brother. You have been missed.
We have missed you on the show, my guy. We have missed you on the show.
I miss y'all too, man. Work has been y'all know what's going on. Work has been crazy.
Yeah, we know what's been going on with all of that, man. So, but that is all we got for y'all today. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat. Shout out to everybody watching with us for these last 3.5 hours. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Me and Courtney, we'll be back tomorrow. The homie Sid will be joining us. So we got 2 of the 4 from the High and Outside podcast. We're going to be doing a watch party for the All-Star game. So get in tune with us on that, man. So, for your boy, it's me, Scott. Follow me at Barbchair Scott. Follow Courtney at 1-800 Carla Bro. Mikey Jr. _ Solito. We will holler at y'all tomorrow. We up out of here, man.